You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, everybody, man? It's the boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. And we back. True Media Boxing Radio. We are back. Just trying to make sure that we got everything Gucci, everything straight over here. Look like I'm having some internet issues, man. The internet been tripping all day over here. So I really don't know exactly what's going on, what time it is. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me see. I am able to hear myself on the TV screen. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what's going on with this dog going on. It is what it is, man. If you guys can hear me, man, just get old boy thumbs up. I'm trying to see if you guys can hear me. Whatever, I got Pro Box up right now. I don't know what the fuck going on with this. I really don't. I don't know what the fuck going on with this, man, but we're going to see what's up. Anyways, okay, I guess. So, I you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just have to watch everybody right here. Because I can't see anything over here to the right. I'm doing a whole lot of... It just keeps spinning and spinning. So, what I'm going to do, fuck it. I'm going to just... okay, now it's back doing it again. It's back working now, I guess. Damn, it's a big delay over here. Wow. Minute and 18 seconds in the live. You say the audio was good? Okay, cool. The audio was good. All right, that's all I wanted to know. It's just my internet. Let me go ahead and shut this shit down. I just look at everybody over here. Fuck it. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. Sheila, what's going on, sis? I'm going to just look at everybody over here. Fuck it. It is what it is, man. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Okay, cool. It is what it is. Hold on, let me see what's up. I got a... Oh, okay, I have a... Has something running on my phone. All right, cool. We're going to have a good show today. Really good show today. Kid Austin is supposed to come on at 4 o'clock. He's in Texas, so we're going to come on. He's going to talk about his fight a little bit. Talk about his fight, pretty much what he has coming up. He's been training his tail off. I've been watching, just watching him from afar off. He's been training a lot. Him and his dad, they've been putting in the work. The boy look good, man. And I'm not just saying this because, that's nephew, but he's actually looking good. You know what I mean? Like if he's really, really looking good. He's been training. I'm anxious to see him get in the ring. He should have a title shot soon. Like he's supposed to have a title shot. I think he's going to get a shot at the title. I want to say, I think they're going to, because he, you know how the rankings is. They have these these other type belts. Like the Continental belt and all these other belts, the NABF belt and all that stuff there. But the titles apparently mean something. When you get those titles, it's supposed to be like a step closer to the main belt. You get what I'm saying? So that's the route they're going. I think they're going the WBA route. I think they're either going to challenge Tank for his WBA title, Reggie belt, or I think they're challenging whoever the WBA super champion is. Something of that sort. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? So we'll get some clarity on that when he come on the show. But you know what, man? Listen, let me tell you something, bro. Listen, we've been spot on, dog. I'm gonna tell you how spot on we've been. Because I'm gonna tell you how spot on we've been, bro. Because we was talking about, listen, man, what I was saying. I say, bro, the sanctioning bodies control. The sanctioning bodies control everything. Not the sanctioning bodies. I mean the networks. The networks these promotional companies are at the mercy of the networks. I know you guys, we've been talking about this, right? And I say since the networks are the ones who the promotional companies are depending on to pay their bills, to pay their fighters, to keep their company afloat. Guess what?
True.
They the ones dictate everything. I just got through watching on Twitter. I see Deontay Wilder's overseas. He's over there with the Saudis now. Shelly Finkel was over there making deals with the Saudis because they knew, man, look here, man, Deontay, what we're going to have to do now, Showtime is leaving. Like, everybody knew Showtime was Paramount was going to fold Showtime. Everybody knew that. The fans didn't know. And then you have the Showtime. You got the and I told you guys, like we got commandments over here that thou shalt not derive for a promotional company or a network. So a lot of these social media guys, they are fans of networks. So now that Showtime has folded like a lawn chair, now these guys, they ain't got nobody to be fans of anymore. Well, goddamn, man, we were fans of Showtime. The reason why is because they were thinking that Showtime and the PBC, they're like one big happy family, and because Steven Espinosa really he worked for the benefit of Al Heyman instead of working for the benefit of his company. So now they folding that shit up like a lawn chair. What's the dude name? Espinosa he'll probably be Al Heyman's do boy somewhere. And now we're hearing that, hey man, look man, Al ain't got no deal yet. He's struggling, right? You get what I'm saying? Because it's not an ideal situation. Not saying that he won't get one. There will be deals that he can get, but it's not going to be like Showtime. It's not going to be, dog, check this out, dog. Now, what we going to do now? We going to give you that $100 million so you can ball till you fall. Or we going to get you an $80 million annual budget. Nah, them white folks like, nah, that's over with.
True.
Them days over with. Them days over with. They're like, no, that's over with, fam. That's over with. We ain't even doing that damn man. We ain't even doing that damn man. We ain't got no Steven Espinosas over here. We ain't got no Steven Espinosas over here that just gonna be really work for you. It's funneling our money to you. So we can keep up this Ponzi scheme. So we can keep up the Ponzi scheme. The Ponzi scheme is over with. You see when Adrian Broner left last year, he said, man, look, man, you heard what's going on with Showtime? Dude say, nah. He say, man, they say Showtime is done. They finna be done with that boxing shit. When Adrian Broner said that all the pro Showtime and PBC guys was hating on Adrian Broner. Man, AB just mad, man. He just mad. He blowing his money out, don't want him no more. AB was the first one to jump ship. He ran into the arms of Don King. You know what I mean? Only in America, baby. And then now what you see? You see Deontay Wilder over there with the Saudis. Alhamdulillah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. You know what I mean? Yeah, he over there now.
True.
And guess who over there with? He with his white advisor, manager and advisor, Shelly Finkel. See, what I told y'all. Shout out to Tila, shout out to Jamie Rivera, Jason Follower of Christ. When the rubber hits the road, they got to go back to the white man. He's over there with his white. Guess what? He ain't got rid of. Listen. Did I tell you why they stupid now? He taught that revolutionary shit to them niggas on YouTube. He taught that revolutionary shit to the Alphabet Boys, to them niggas, Jabba the Hutt, all them niggas. He taught that pro-black shit to them. But boy, that nigga ain't no fool. When the rubber hits the road, them niggas gonna be home in their 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, talking that fight the power shit, and he over there with the white man, with his white advisor, Shelly Finkel. He ain't got Al Heyman over there. He got Shelly Finkel over there with him.
True.
Yeah, see, I tell it like it is. Listen, I'm the cool for telling the truth. I'm pointing out the obvious. My nigga look, dog. Check this out. Listen, all that kumbaya shit. All that Shaka Zulu and I'm a warrior. I got my spear in my hand and all that stuff sound good. Who over there who over there in the Middle East with? He over there smiling, skinning and getting for them Arabs. He over there smiling, skinning and grinning for them Arabs. Now remember, Anthony Joshua was the first one to get that Saudi money. AJ was getting that Saudi money. They were looking like, God damn, AJ getting $80 million, $60, $70 million. AJ was the first one that was getting that Saudi money. You get what I'm saying? When they had a chance to fight each other, I said, man, you supposed to jump on that money then from the zone, dog. Now, guess what? Now the Saudis. Hey, bro, look here, man. Look here, man. You can say what you want to say. Trying to be a revolutionary to some broke niggas online do not pay.
True.
Bro, I just gotta call it the way I see it. I see. To this day, is over there in the Middle East right now, with his white manager and financial advisor. We don't see Al Heyman over there with Deontay Wilder. You see Shelafika over there. Shelafika been in this corner damn near from day one.
True.
Yeah. It's true. Bob M ain't be able to with the Arabs over there too now. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, all that stuff sound good, dog. It sound good. But that shit gonna keep you broke, angry, busted and disgusted. Why they ain't no goddamn fool? You did good. Why? Let's give Deontay Wilder a round of applause. Yeah. Hey. Them revolutionaries, they broke right now. Them niggas, that revolutionary shit is broke. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, bro. All that shit sound good, but when they get in front of them white folks and they over there with them Arabs, them niggas is wearing turbans. They wearing goddamn they got their kufis on. They pulling out their prayer rugs and guess what? And they smiling and skinning and grinning.
True.
Poach Hot Willie and Hobo Sam them over here, them shea butter laptop revolutionaries, they still fighting a good fight. Yeah, nigga, all caps. Niggas a coon. He's a sellout. I got shooters, homie. Send them a gun emoji. Send them some demon emojis. Them shea butter laptop revolutionaries, they still over here doing that crazy stuff. Guess what? Wilder over there with the white folks and the Arabs.
True.
You know what? Listen. Hey, shout out to Stephen S. Stephen S, what's going on, fam? Listen, they gotta leave that shit. I'm telling you, but they gotta leave that shit alone, bro. See, I live in the world of reality. They gotta listen. They gotta leave that shit alone, bro. Listen, that shea butter shit gonna keep your ass broke, mad, bitter, and the reason why they mad because they ain't got no money. You get what I'm saying? They ain't got no money. They ain't the smartest, brightest guys in the world. When like you ask them what's 1 + 1, they say 1 + 1 = 4. So they ain't the brightest guys in the world. These niggas look at sound bites of Dr. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed, and then all of a sudden, they think they John Henry Clark. But the thing is, you can't be no John Henry Clark, because John Henry Clark, shout out to RIP to that brother, John Henry Clark, Dr. Ben, and those guys, they put in the work. See, they put in the work, did the studying and the research, and that information that they spit was good at that particular time. But now we in 2023, you know what I mean? You guys don't know none of that. You can't watch a couple of, I follow Umar or I follow Tariq, and that's where you get your education from. No, homie, you got to put in the work.
True.
Doesn't work that way. Because if all you got is cool, knuckle time, sellout, gun emojis, demon emojis, and you got shooters, if that's all you got, you know what I mean? Then you ain't really got nothing.
True.
I just want to throw that out there. Anyway, let's get into the show. Now, Bob Arum's jaw-dropping truth about Shakur Stevenson's pending free agency. Again, we're going to have Kid Austin on at the 4 o'clock at the top of the hour, right? In a recent interview with Fight Hype, that was a good interview by Fight Hype. Now, even though Fight Hype is pro-PBC, pro-Floyd Mayweather, like I said before, so their angle is always to make Floyd look good and make the PBC look good and make everybody else look bad. That is true now. But I will say this: I got to give them boys credit when they, when they doing a good job. I won't throw the baby out with the bathwater. In a recent interview with Fight Hype, Bob Arum explained why Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos fight card is happening tomorrow night in Las Vegas, right? Which is a Thursday. Tomorrow's a Thursday, just in case you guys don't remember, because I be forgetting the days sometimes myself. Instead of the weekend. The answer Bob gave was music to my ears. I'm going to tell you why it was music to my ears, guys. And I will explain why in a minute. Shout out to LaJessica, shout out to Tila, shout out to Knockdown 305, Marty King Boxing, Flex BK, salute fam. It is what it is, etc., etc., etc. Shout out to Mimi24. What's going on, sis? The answer that Bob gave was music to my ears, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Questions were asked about why it would take, what it would take for Shakur to fight on pay-per-view. And he spoke about, Devin Haney be a good pay-per-view fight for Shakur. He spoke about Tank Davis. I don't even know why they keep bringing Tank name up. They ought to know what time that is. And that Tank ain't fighting none of them dudes. We ought to know that. So let's just forget about that. I don't even like talking about Tank like that. Anyway, but he spoke about Lomachenko. We talk about Lomachenko. Lomachenko turned down the fight Shakur. He said something about the war and all that stuff there, right? But anyways, I'm gonna tell you why this is music to my ears. Which opponent should Shakur fight, for him to be on pay-per-view? You get what I'm saying? Bob said that he thinks Shakur is ready for a pay-per-view fight right now. He broke down how the Haney versus Lomachenko fight did good business for ESPN and Top Rank. He said it did good business. That's what Bob said. Bob said it did good business. Let me see. Somebody said the cash out. Let me see who this is. Shout out to Harvey. We're dropping that quarter of a dub.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub cash out, man. And let me see. Somebody else sent the cash out. Who was this? Okay, shout out to Keena. So Keena sent this bet in, guys. So me and Keena have a $150 bet right here for the fight tomorrow. I bet at $150 that Shakur would beat Edwin De Los Santos. He bet at $150 that Edwin De Los Santos would beat him. So if I lose, I got to send Keena $300 back. His $150 back plus my $150. If Edwin De Los Santos were to stop Shakur, knock him out, then of course it's double. So that $150 turns into $300, and then I would have to send Keena. I would have to send Keena $600. I think is it $600? Yeah, because it's double. Yeah, it's double or nothing. It's double or nothing. Yeah, double or nothing. So $150 could turn into $600 for him, and $150 could turn into $600 for me. Either or. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. That's what it is. No. Is it 300? I think 300. Yeah. Is it 300? Yeah, 300. My bad. Not 600. 300. I'm tripping. Listen. I'm trying to rob myself. It's double or nothing. So if I lose 150. If I lose, I lose 150. If Shakur were to knock Edwin De Los Santos out, Keena would have to send me another $150. So that 150 bet turns into a $300 bet. And if Edwin De Los Santos were to knock out Shakur Stevenson, then I would, that 150 bet that I made with Keena, I would have to send him $300. That's the bet. I'm talking about $600. God damn.
True.
You know what I mean? Get my math messed up. I've been hanging around too many Wakandas.
True.
The Wakanda niggas dumbing me down. Anyways, as it relates to Shakur Stevenson's upcoming fight with Edwin De Los Santos, Bob explained how difficult it is to put on a fight on a Thursday with the Formula One racing in town, as well as people having to go to work the next day, which is the Friday. So they're in a tough spot. So why not make the fight on another day on the weekend before the year is over with? Question mark. Listen to Bob Arum's answer. We're going to play Bob Arum's video, and you guys going to love this. And this is what I've been talking about. What'd you say? You say it's 450. How's it 450? It's not 450. Where's it 450 at? No, it ain't 450. Nah, Ken, it's not 450. It's double. Nah, it means 150 bet. Bam. If Edwin De Los Santos stops Shakur. Oh no, hey, you know what? You right, dog. My bad. You right.
True.
Hey, Keita, you right, dog. Keita, you right. It's 450. My bad, dog. I'm telling you, man. I've been, listen, dog. You know what? I'm gonna blame it on the weed. Keita, just you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just blame it on the weed.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I did smoke one. I did burn one before the show started, so I'm gonna just blame it on the weed, dog. Keita, you right. It's 450. Edwin De Los Santos win by knockout. I got to pay you $450. You're right about that, dog. My bad. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. Anyways. So why not make this fight on the weekend before the year is over with? And I'm gonna tell you why. We're gonna break it down. The reason why this fight is being held on a Thursday is because ESPN wanted to do the Formula One car racing event on the weekend. This weekend that's coming up. And they wanted to use boxing, the Shakur versus the Edwin De Los Santos fight, as a telecast to help promote the Formula One event. Let's read that again. The reason why this fight is being held on a Thursday is because ESPN wanted to do the Formula One car racing event this weekend. And they wanted to use boxing as the telecast to help promote the car racing. Coach, where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. But this is music to my ears. This is music to my ears. That's great news, right? That's great news. Here's why this is great news. Bob Arum continues. We were asked to stage the boxing event prior to the Formula One by ESPN, and we had to accommodate. Why did Bob Arum have to accommodate what ESPN wanted him to do? Lord have mercy. Boy, listen, boy, I've been talking about this. And I've been talking about this. And Lord, it seemed like my prayers are being answered. This is what I've been saying. The reason why this fight is being held on a Thursday is because ESPN wanted to do the Formula One car racing event on the weekend and use boxing, which is Shakur versus Edwin De Los Santos, Navarrete versus Consecal, and I think it's another fight. I think my good brother, what's his name? Abdullah Mason is on this card. This is a really, really good card. And guess what? It's a non-pay-per-view card. It's a non-pay-per-view fight. We got a good fight. No, we ain't got to pay pay-per-view, and it's a good card from top to bottom. I can't hate on it. I can't hate on it at all. That's great news, and I'm gonna tell you why. Bob Arum continues. They were asked by ESPN to stage this boxing event prior to the Formula One car racing, and they had to accommodate. Now, why did the Godfather have to accommodate? Why? This is the Godfather. Godfather could have said, well, you know what, ESPN, you guys can stick it because I've been doing this for 1,000 years and I'm not going to throw a fight on a Thursday before Saturday. The weekend would be a lot better because people will have access to the event. Now, you would think that that's what he would have said, right? But no, Bob Arum is not stupid.
True.
Bob continues, ESPN goes a long way when it comes to paying our bills. I want you to think about that. ESPN goes a long way. He said ESPN goes a long way when it comes to paying our bills. So whether or not this event is a success to Top Rank's liking is a moot point because Top Rank has to adhere to what the paymaster says. ESPN pays our bills, so in this case, we have to do what they tell us to do.
True.
Yeah. Remember I told y'all the networks control the promotional companies? Remember I told y'all what these networks can do to help make us get the type of fights that we want? See, this ain't no Stephen Espinosa stuff. This ain't no, hey, Stephen, look here, man. We need you to give us this. The lie to your bosses. Give us this. Make that happen. No. Listen, see, the white folks over there at ESPN, they're like, nah, Bob, Father, this is what we need you to do. We got a race car event coming up. We need you to show this fight on a Thursday, and we're going to use you guys. You know what I mean? We're going to use you guys to catapult it. Keenan say they're trying to sabotage security. No, Keenan, I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand the game. I know you're looking at it from a standpoint of, you're gonna try to clown Shakur because you don't like him and this and that. You're looking at it all wrong. You got to take your personal feelings out of it and look at the real deal. I'm finna break it down to you. I don't expect you to see it anyways, Keenan, but I'm finna lay it out for you. This is very, very easy. This is very, very easy. This is what's going on in the sports right now, in boxing right now. Showtime has officially left boxing. Shout out to Paramount. Thank God for that.
True.
Showtime is leaving boxing because they had a guy by the name of Stephen Espinosa who was working on behalf of Al Heyman instead of working on behalf of his company bosses over there at Paramount. When Paramount realized Showtime Boxing was losing their money, they decided to cut the financial umbilical cord and get out of the sport, similar to what HBO did back in 2018. Bob Arum is beholden to the networks, not the other way around. As I've said before, guys, the networks have all of the power. And if the promotional company is dependent upon the network to pay their bills, then the promotional company has to make the fights that the networks want. They have to do what the networks tell them to do. No more blank checks. No more long-term deals. No more hustling backwards. I am anxious to see what type of adjustments will Al Heyman make in this day and time. Now that he's lost Showtime, he ain't got a home, right? In order to get another network deal. If ESPN is dictating to the Godfather when certain fights get made, then what do you think other platforms would do when it comes to the PBC? This is the great reset that's going on right now in the sport of boxing in America, in my opinion. The days of Money Mayweather are over. The days of Showtime are over. And the days of the smoke and mirrors are over. If you're a fighter or a promoter, you either do what you're told by the networks or you get the fuck off the block.
True.
Promoters need the networks. Why? Because they have the money to finance their business. Very similar to the Saudis. Listen, why you think Deontay Wilder and Shalafico over there in Saudi Arabia, alhamdulillah, they got their prayer rug and smiling and skinning and grinning. Because guess what? Them Arabs running the show, boy.
True.
You don't see no laptop revolutionaries over there. You don't see Pookie. You don't see Ray Ray. You don't see Man. You don't see none of them niggas. Them niggas still over here in America talking about something. Sign the contract. I got shooters. Nigga, you's a cool. You's Uncle Tom. You's a sellout. Drop the attic. They still over here doing that. Broke, smoking on the Nick Sack and Reggie, playing the PS5, drinking all the Kool-Aid.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real. It is real. Promoters need the networks because they have the money to finance their business. And if the fighters and guess what? And the fighters need the promoters because the promoters have the relationships with the networks that would give them the exposure that they need, as well as the money that they're looking for. So let's stop right there. If you are a fighter or a promoter, you either do what you're told by the networks or you get the F off the block. Promoters need the networks in order to keep their business running afloat, in order to finance their business, because they got the money. And guess what? The fighters need the promoters because the promoters are the ones who have the relationships with the networks. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you follow me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Why? Because that would also give them the exposure that they need as well as the money that they're looking for. Kid Austin would be a special guest on the show later on at the 4 o'clock mark, 4 o'clock East Coast time. And I think he has a fight coming up in Houston. He's fighting on the undercard of the Ryan Garcia fight. Ryan Garcia is fighting somebody. I forgot who the guy was. He's fighting on December the 9th. They're fighting in Houston. Let's give everybody that's here a round of applause. Yeah. But listen, boy, this right here, I call it the way I see it. Guess what? There ain't that nobody can say that can refute what I'm saying. You can call me whatever you want to call me. What you ain't gonna say I'm a lie.
True.
You ain't gonna say that. Because you can't. Hey man, shout out to Odie Low, what's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Shout out to Odie Low, man. He said, man, keep breaking that fighter content code. Man, Odie Low, man, I appreciate you, bro. I really do appreciate that, fam. I just called it the way I see it, bro. That's the reality of the situation. That is the reality of the situation. Shea Butter, laptop Shea Butter revolutionaries, all that don't mean nothing. Dudes running around mad with all caps to this day. Online. Listen, you see what Wilder, listen. Hey, Shalafico told him. He said, hey, Deontay, listen, man. The Saudis, Anthony Joshua was the first one that started getting that money over there in Saudi Arabia. He was the first black fighter that was getting that money in Saudi Arabia. He was the only one at the time getting that money. You know, he was the one that was doing it. Him and Eddie Hearn established a relationship. What we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to swallow our pride, stop the racial innuendos, leave those broke laptop revolutionaries alone. You can still take pictures with them and stuff like that. But listen, we're gonna have to shut up, be quiet, humble yourself, and go over there, alhamdulillah, put your prayer rug on, learn some of your rakats in Arabic, you know what I mean? And let's go get this money.
True.
Yeah. That's the reality of the situation. That's the reality of the situation. Shout out to Jason Follower Christ.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I believe Disney will sell ESPN within the next 2-3 years. Top Rank will be cut from the budget first. I mean, yeah, but guess what though? Bob Arum, as you can see what he did, you do notice that from what's being reported, from what I saw on Twitter and stuff, he said he established a relationship, a financial relationship with the Saudis over there in the Middle East. Bob Arum is 10 steps ahead of the game. Say what you want to say about Bob, but what you saying, Bob probably already know this. We'll know in 2-3 years. But again, he got relationships over there in Saudi Arabia to host his events over there in Saudi Arabia. To host his events in the Middle East. So the money gonna keep flowing. The money gonna keep flowing for Bob. Like that dude, listen, y'all say they say what they want to say about Bob now. He might be a lot of things, but Bob, let me tell you something. He been doing this shit a long time. He ain't no fool.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? A chess player see them moves. You get what I'm saying? Dude said, I don't know if Bob will be here another 2-3 years. I've been hearing Bob Arum been on his deathbed for 10 years now. Guess what? He's still here. So, and if he isn't around, his company ain't going nowhere because the way their company is structured, it's ran like a Fortune 500 company. So the company still goes on even if the founder of the company is not around anymore. Unlike maybe a Don King, and you guys know I love Don, but Don, and that's kind of like how Don fell off because he's the main guy running his business. He doesn't have his company set up, structured like a Bob Arum. He doesn't have a COO or a CFO, all these other guys, president and this and that. Don King is the end all be all. So when he goes, Don King Promotions is done. It's already done right now anyways. You get what I'm saying? For the most part. They ain't what they got. They got Don King throwing events on the Chitlin circuit. Like the Chitlin circuit. He got who he got over there? He got Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner fighting Adrian Broner fighting attorneys. He fighting mechanics. What else they got over there? They got doggone Trevor Bryant. I heard Trevor Bryant is paralyzed right now. I heard Trevor Bryant is paralyzed right now. He got beat to death. They got this brother paralyzed. Let's say a special prayer for him. So he ain't got nobody over there. Them dudes over there under Don King Promotions, they get paid $50 a fight.
True.
Shout out to Off the Ropes Boxing, man. Shout out to the Nick and Nita show. Listen, them niggas over there fighting for $50 a fight over there, Don King Promotions, man. $50 a fight. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Jason Follow on Christ said, I like Bob Arum, coach, but I think he's out of boxing soon. He's pretty old. Yeah, but Bob Arum being out of boxing don't mean Top Rank gonna be out of boxing. Remember, Top Rank is the company. You get what I'm saying? So that company's still gonna be around, fam. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. That company's still gonna be around. He could drop dead right now. Guess what? Top Rank's still gonna be around.
True.
I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. Now, before we get into the show, you know our tradition. We got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Haney.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me?
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
And also, guys, I don't know how many likes we have because I can't even see the likes. But y'all keep me up to date on what the likes is, man. I want to let me know when we get to 200 because I do want to drop the phone lines for everybody to call the show. But we do have, because I want to do a poll. But I'm trying to get this other window to come up, and it's not allowing me to do the poll. It's not allowing me to do the poll for some reason. I don't know what the fuck is going on. My internet tripping today, dog. My internet is really, 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 really tripping. You get what I'm saying? But that's okay. That's neither here nor there. So I want you guys to hear what Bob Arum had to say. I want you to, as a matter of fact, before we do that, because I need to find it, right? Anybody sitting here watching the show, hate watching, don't want to hit the like button, Riley, get him.
Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Told y'all, man, y'all better leave them shea butter niggas alone, man. Them shea butter niggas gonna keep you broke, boy. I mean, the shit. Y'all better leave that shea butter shit alone. You get what I'm saying? That shit gonna have you niggas broke, mad, angry. Just a group of broke niggas together talking shit, sending threats on the internet. That by the far that shit gonna go.
True.
That about as far as that shit gonna go, boy. Better leave them low IQ ass niggas alone, man. Niggas having daddy issues and all that shit there. You know, living their lives vicariously through niggas on the internet that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? Y'all better leave them niggas alone. Anyway, let's see what the Godfather got to say.
Bob Arum promoting a good fight this Thursday night in Vegas, not Saturday. Thursday on ESPN, Shakur Stevenson, De Los Santos. Bob, are you expecting your guy, Shakur Stevenson, to have a one-sided performance in this fight? What are you expecting?
Well, De Santos is a real tough guy, and he packs a big punch. I expect Stevenson will win, but it's going to be a tough fight.
What do you think is the most realistic round?
Shout out to Tilo, shout out to Bless 365, shout out to La Jessica, shout out to Food Revolution, shout out to Odilo TV, The Natural, shout out to Gertz, shout out to Knockdown 305, Corey Bradley, JC in the building, Eric Grimey's in the building, Thug and D is in the building. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to my dog Thug and D, man. Be more stand up. Shout out to Flex BK, Schoolo X-Man, The Natural. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Jamie Rivera and anyone else I may have forgotten.
To getting him in a pay-per-view fight, is it Lomachenko? Is it Davis? Is it Haney?
Any of them, all three of them, any of those three.
I want y'all to hear this.
I think Shakur is ready now for a big pay-per-view fight.
Do you think Lomachenko is a pay-per-view fight?
Yeah, I think definitely. Yeah. Haney and Lomachenko did good business for us.
Why then not make that fight next? Why is that not the fight tonight? Lomachenko and Stevenson, and Loma's rumored to be facing Kambosos.
No, Loma, we offered him a fight this year, and he said no, he was not going to fight this year. There's still a war going on in Ukraine. I know.
All right, he said they offered Loma a fight. He said no, said a war going on in Ukraine, yada, yada. He turned the fight down for personal reasons, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I want you guys to continue to hear this because I want to get to the part what we've been talking about last week and this week.
They blew up the hangar that he had on his property in Ukraine, so he has other things in his mind, but he'll be back in action hopefully the first quarter of next year.
Was the fight you offered him Stevenson? Was it Shakur Stevenson?
We just
okay, let's see.
Are you available to fight a particular fight?
Now I know the thinking of putting this fight on Thursday was, to gain traction from all the foot traffic from the F1, all the people attending, and how does the fight? Is it meeting your projections that you thought it would do?
Now listen to this. I want y'all to listen to this very carefully because the guy from Fight Hype did ask a very good question. Is this fight meeting the projections? And of course, more than likely, it's not going to meet the projections because it's fighting on a Thursday. Thursday during the week, people got to go to work tomorrow, and on top of that, you got the people that's in town are there to hear to see the F1 car racing, right? So, but I want you guys to listen to this. This was music to my ears.
For Thursday night and.
Thursday night is a very tough night to do a big fight because people have to work on Friday, and I'm not sure that the Formula One people care too much about boxing. I just don't know. But the reason this fight's on a Thursday night is because ESPN is doing Formula One on the weekend, and they wanted to use boxing the telecast to, in effect, help promote their telecast of Formula One. That's the reason, there's no, that we figured we'd jump on this because of Formula One. We were asked to do a Thursday night fight prior to Formula One by ESPN. And, obviously we're going to accommodate ESPN.
Right.
Similarly, we're going
to... Hey, so he said, boy. Hey, Bob say, look, we was asked, to do the fight on a Thursday before the F1 event because ESPN wanted to use this boxing as a telecast to promote the race car. No, hold on. That ain't what I'm laughing at. I don't think y'all picking up what I'm putting down yet, though. You gonna figure it out in a minute.
A Thursday night fight next year before the Super Bowl for the same reason.
Right, in February when the Super Bowl comes to Las Vegas.
Exactly.
Right. Do you think this has panned out well? The idea of putting it before F1?
Again, whether it turned out well or not, we were asked to do it by ESPN, who goes a long way to paying our bills, and we're certainly going to accommodate whatever they want.
Hold on.
Who goes along
Hold on.
that well, turn.
Hold on. He said whether it turns out well, don't turn out well, is irrelevant. He said ESPN goes a long way with paying our bills. See, that's the reality of the situation. The network has Bob Arum by the balls. Whether this fight gonna be a success or not, very similar to when Tank Davis fought Esau Cruz on a Sunday when the Kansas City Chiefs was playing football. That pay-per-view did like 60,000 buys, and they had the top section of the arena blacked out. They had the top section of the arena cut off. These are the facts, right? Because when the rubber hits the road, these promotional companies and these fighters are going to have to do what their promoters tell them to do, and the promotional companies are going to have to do what the networks tell them to do, especially if you are depending on them to pay your bills. This is what I've been saying. Whoever the paymaster is calls the shots. That revolutionary stuff that y'all been talking about online, that's not reality. That's why I call you Wakanda niggas. The reason why I call you Wakanda niggas, because Wakanda is not real. It's fake. It's a figment of your imagination. It's something that two white men created for you. It's a pseudo black utopia to make you Wakanda niggas feel good. But the reality of the situation is, if you don't do what they tell you to do, guess what? Your ass out of gas.
True.
Oh, let's continue. That's common sense. Let's continue.
Out well or not, we were asked to do it again, whether it exactly.
Right. Do you think this has panned out well? The idea of putting it before F1?
Again, whether it turned out well or not, we were asked to do it by ESPN, who goes a long way to paying our bills, and we're certainly going to accommodate whatever they want. I mean, it's not like a great genius move on our part that we figured out and we made determination. ESPN asked us to do it, and so we're doing it.
And I know we're coming up. How close are we to Shakur's contract being up and re-signing, renegotiation?
Well, we're talking.
You know what he said? He said it's not like it's a genius move on our behalf. He said to me, he said it's not like it's a genius move on our behalf. He said that, hey, ESPN asked us to do it, and we're doing it. Why? You see, there's no smoke and mirrors with Bob Arum. There's no reporter saying, yeah, we did astronomical numbers on this event. We did this at the gate, or we did these many numbers on pay-per-view. There's no sources say. It's you ask Bob, he gonna tell you exactly the way it is. Whether you like him or not is irrelevant. Look, man, that's why we doing this. Take it or leave it alone. Look, man, that's why we doing it. It ain't none of of the cool kid stuff we've been getting. It ain't no sources say Dan Raphael. Sources say Mike Carpenter. There's no, now this YouTube channel said this. Who are pro Showtime. And this pro your Showtime YouTube channel said that. It ain't none of that. Nah, dog, this is what it is. We doing this on a Thursday because the white folks at ESPN told us, look, you gonna do it on a Thursday because we want to use your boxing event to as a telecast to promote F1. Apparently F1 is the priority. And he said, listen, we got to do what they say because they go a long way with paying our bills. Simple as that. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like if you go overseas and want to go get with the Saudis, guess what? Man, them ain't paying for that. Man, them gonna be on them laptop, them Shea Butter laptop revolutionaries. They gonna be online talking about you's a cool, you's a sellout. I got shooters. This and that. That's what they gonna be on live, 10, 11 hour lives arguing about money that they don't have. You see what Deontay Wilder did? He left Zamunda. Left Wakanda, I'll be back, soldier. Soldier, I'll be back. And he over there with his white manager and white advisor, Shelly Finkel, smiling and cheesing because he got some money that he finna get some money to get paid to fight Joseph Parker. And to lead up to maybe fighting Anthony Joshua next year. That's the reality of the situation.
True.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, let's continue.
I think you talked to James Prince about it. Mm-hmm. We're talking about extending.
How close are we to Shakur's contract being up and re-signing, renegotiation?
Well, I think you talked to James Prince about it. Mm-hmm. We're talking about extending for a period of time.
Do fights like these affect those negotiations? How much you're able to draw?
He said that they asked about Shakur Stevenson's. He's a pending free agent. I think he has like maybe one more fight left. He's supposed to be a free agent next year. And he said that right now we're in the process of extending Shakur contract. You know what I mean? We're talking to James Prince about it. He's talking to Shakur Stevenson's manager. And if James Prince decides to leave, if James Prince Shakur decides to leave Top Rank, guess what? James Prince will be talking to some more white people or some Arabs overseas to try to get some more money for his fighter. Listen. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? To this day. Do you get what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. The fighter gonna go where the money at. That's why Wilder's overseas. Wilder wasn't talking about, I'm gonna be loyal to Showtime. Well, Showtime is folded up like a lawn chair. Well, I'm gonna be loyal to the PBC. Wilder say, damn, I'm finna go over here and get with these Arabs. When the rubber hits the road, guess what? When the rubber hits the road, guess what? Now, let me tell you something. Them other niggas better wake up smelling coffee. Them other niggas better wake up smelling coffee because Wilder was the head guy at the PBC for a long time. If Adrian Broner left, and Wilder's over there and over there with the Saudis right now. Them other niggas, boy, y'all better wake up.
True.
That's all I'm saying, dog. Y'all better wake up, dog. Y'all better wake up. You know what I mean? Y'all better stop listening to these niggas who waiting on AdSense on YouTube. You better stop listening to these goddamn Shea Butter revolutionaries, these Shea Butter gangsters who ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. Shout out to The Natural. Shout out to Robin B. You know what I mean? I can't even do a poll, dog. Something wrong with you know what, man? I can't even do no poll, dog. This is pissing me off, man. I can't even do no poll, man. My shit just spinning. And I don't want to do nothing to it's been raining real bad over here, bro. So it's saying that I don't have an internet connection, and I know I do have an internet connection because normally when I use my internet, I normally hardwire it, but now I'm using the actual Wi-Fi. And it's not allowing me to pull anything up. I can't even see you guys' faces. I can't even see you guys' faces on your names. Your face not even showing up. I just see the names. I see Ron BK, Robin B, The Natural, Schoolo X-Man, my sister Lisa Bells, Eric Grimey, Big Sarge, Jeff. I see Jeff. Jemmer. I see everybody's names, but I can't see your faces. He said reboot, coach. No, I can't. No, I already rebooted it already. And if I reboot it now, then guess what? It's going to interrupt the show. So let's go ahead and continue with the flow of the show. I'm not going to reboot it. Anyways, man, let me go ahead and kid, I'm supposed to be on in like 5 minutes. I mean, that's the reality of the situation is what I'm saying. Shout out to Thuggin' D. At the end, listen, at the end of the road, bro. At the end of the road, and I've been telling you guys this. So I've been telling you guys the truth. This ain't about no. Listen, see, I told you guys, only broke niggas and peasants argue about the menialist of things. Minuscule things. You put all your energy on shit that don't mean nothing. Ain't gonna get you nowhere. It may make your ego feel good, but it ain't gonna do nothing for your pockets. Did you get what I'm saying? And this is the reality of the situation. And the reason why I'm happy, because I think this is a sign. Because if Bob Arum has to lean back and do what ESPN tells him to do, now guess what? Wherever Haney may go, these guys, these white folks who he's going to go to, because he's not going to put up his own money, he's going to have to do what they tell him to do. Because we don't have Steven Espinosa anymore writing blank checks. It's like, no, check this out. We ain't gonna give you no annual budget, dog, but what we gonna do, we gonna give you a 6-pack of Coronas, a pack of 9-laters, 15 whole head cheese sandwiches, a short butt shorty music video. We gonna give you a box of Boston baked beans, a shot of Hennessy, and call it a day. And you better get the rest on the back end. True. Well, no, I paid Danny Garcia. He made $5 million his last fight. Well, guess what? He ain't gonna make $5 million this fight. True. What do you mean? I'm just saying, like, okay, listen, you can pay Danny Garcia all the money you want. Guess what? You ain't getting none of my money. That nigga ain't worth no $5 million. Who he fighting? Mr. Potato Head? Nah, he ain't getting that for that. Nah, but see, I always told him I was gonna pay them. I was gonna pay them the top of the line money. You can, and guess what, Al? You can pay them the top of the line money. Just pay for it out of your pocket. No, I don't want to pay for it out of my pocket now. I don't want to do that now. I want to pay them out of your pocket. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. Floyd Mayweather say he a billionaire, right? Yeah, Floyd Mayweather say he got 75 Bentleys, 18 Rolls Royces. He got a $20 million watch. Okay, fine. Since he got all the money, he bragging about he the money team. Why don't you use the money team to finance these fights? True. You feel me?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't say
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, shout out to Aaron Grimes. I can just say, hey, look here, man. Hey, check this out. Hey, man, I need about $10 million because Al promised me $10 million. Hey, who you think it with? Who you think it with? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you might be Jimmy Walker. Danny, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say I ain't paying you no goddamn $5 million. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Danny, let me tell you something. If I raise up, you and Keith, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. That's it. That's the reality right there. All I'm saying is, Floyd, they say everybody say JC say Floyd would never part with his billions, but no, he don't have to part with his billions. JC, remember, and again, like I said before, I make smart investments. Since he makes smart investments, shout out to MK Productions. If he makes smart investments, then investing in his company, the PBC, he'll be able to make his money back and some, right? Do you get what I'm saying? If the illusion that was painted to us was so real, and hey, shout out to the Mac Mob. The Mac Mob, salute to you, fam. Shout out to the Mac Mob. Shout out to Blackfire, Mimi24, Inquest, Metal Hendrix. I'm trying to get you to Daniel Agnew. I'm trying to get you to pick up what I'm putting down. That's why I keep hammering this stuff on. Shout out to JC, because it was all smoke and mirrors. If this guy is who if you flow mode say he is, if he got all this money that y'all say he is, he makes smart investments, then wouldn't a smart investment be to put your money in with the PBC?
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You see, what I like to do, I like to take their words and throw it right back at them. That's what I like to do. I like to take their words, break it down like a 57 Chevy. You get what I'm saying? And then spoon feed those words right back to them. And when I spoon feed it back to them, they don't like the way it tastes. I noticed that. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? So now what? You either sit around and wait. You see O'Shaquie Foster now, I think he signed with Top Rank. And I'm happy for O'Shaquie Foster, man, because O'Shaquie Foster getting it the hard way. I respect fighters who had to get it from the mud. You know, the fighters who got it from the mud, which is most fighters do get it from the mud, but you get what I'm saying? I really like O'Shaquie Foster, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm very proud of that brother, man, because he was in a situation against all odds over there with the Zone. He defended his title in Mexico. You know, he took his belt on the road and he stopped the guy, Rocky Hernandez, in Mexico in front of a pro-Mexican crowd. So I like what O'Shaquie is doing. The fighters gonna have to make a decision. The fighters are gonna have to make a decision. Do you get what I'm saying? So my thing is this here. Shout out to my dog Thuggin' D. You got fighters like these fighters are gonna have to make a decision. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, like, okay, if you loyal to a network, the network is gone. And the promotional company has to find another network that's going to finance their business. If you say, well, look, this is what I need. Well, listen, the times have, and that's what I told you guys. We got to have a reset. These guys are going to have to fight each other. They're going to have to fight each other, and whatever money that they was getting from Showtime is gone. They're gone. Showtime is that baby mama that had that good cootie cat that you can always count on to send you to heavenly heights, and you came home one day and you found out that she left with third leg Tyrone. True. And when you came home, you found the letter. Hold on now, what's going on? Baby, this is Big Booty Judy. I'm in the process. I know I got some good cootie cat. I'm in the process. When you get home, if you're reading this letter, I'm gone. I'm closing up shop. I've been riding with you long enough. You don't milk the cow long enough. Right now, I'm going on the greener pastures with third leg Tyrone. So I'm sorry, but the well is dry. What you mean, man? The well is dry, man. I thought, man, I got paid $8 million in the next fight, man. What happened? What happened, man? Man, call Al. Al, what's going on? Hey, look, man. Look, bitch ass nigga, stop doing all that crying. Don't worry about it. Right now, we trying to work something out. What's Steven Espinosa gonna do? Look, Steven Espinosa is gone. There's no more Steven. They ain't giving us no more money. So we gotta figure it out. Man, can't we go to the Zone? Look, bitch ass nigga, shut up. Don't talk to me about the Zone. I don't want to deal with them. Well, what about Emma? Can we go to BLK Prime? No, don't want to talk about BLK Prime. What about Amazon Prime? Look, I'm working it out. I'm trying to work it out right now. I'm trying to get an annual budget for about $100 million, but ain't nobody budget right now. So just work it out. Well, what I'm gonna do? Well, nigga, you better start going in the studio making some rap songs or something. Now I see why. Hey, listen, the Mac Mob. Hey, now I see why Wilder was in the studio. Y'all remember when Wilder was in the studio making an Afrobeat song? He made a song dedicated to his lady, Telly. Now we see why Wilder was in the studio. True. Hey, now we see why Wilder was in the studio. Wilder over there, man. Hey, listen. Shelly say, Deontay, listen, things are shaking like booty meat over here. So, Deontay, what I need you to do, you rich. Now, Deontay got a whole lot of money. Tank Davis got a whole lot of money. Deontay Wilder got a whole lot of money. mean? Errol Smith's got a whole lot of money. Danny Garcia got some change, and Keith Thurman got some change, but Keith Thurman ain't really fighting. So I hope he don't make some smart investments. But but I'm just saying. But outside of them 5, 6, 7 fighters, the rest of them dudes living check to check. So listen, hey, look here, man, check this out. I just got off the phone with Lil Boosie, right? I just got off the phone with Lil Boosie. Hey, here you go. Hello? Hey, man, what's going on, man? Hey, look here, Boosie, check this out, man. I got this fighter, right, from the PBC. Yeah, what you calling me for? I don't know nothing about boxing. Talk to Jay Prince. Look, don't worry about it, dog. He got to get in the studio. What we try to do, a mixtape, right? We try to do a mixtape, make some change, because Showtime left leaving our business, and we don't know what we're going to get our next fight for, and we trying to be loyal to this record label, PBC, but goddamn, but we would, hey, man, look, man, I'm going to tell you what y'all need to do. So you tried to get in the studio, huh? Or you want to get here with Boosie Badass, huh? Yeah, I want to get in there with Boosie Badass, man, because right now, dog, things ain't looking too good. Yeah, you nigga better get in the studio.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, you better cut a couple of songs to hold you over until you can get some more of them white folks money. That's all I'm saying. You better listen, this is what y'all better do. Y'all better go hook up with my dog Lil Boosie. Go hook up with Lil Boosie and go hook up with my main man, Tone the Goat. Tone the Goat is the young brother that's in this video, the young brother that's going to be directing my movie. Hope Problems coming up. We're going to be shooting it in Atlanta. Y'all better hook up with Lil Boosie and Tone the Goat and try to make a couple of hit records to hold you over until you can get another fight. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's what y'all better be doing. That's it. Because if you ain't doing that, then I don't know what to tell you. I just got to be honest with you now. I just got to lay it out there with you. You can listen. I'm gonna tell you like them old heads used to tell me, the Nation of Islam. Take it or leave it alone. Take it or leave it alone now. Hey, shout out to Big Soul. Sorry about that, guys. I told you guys I'm having internet connections. I do apologize. I'm having internet connections. I'm back. It's raining over here. The weather's been bad. Been having internet connections all damn day. I mean, bad internet connection problems all day. So I apologize, guys. It's my fault, my bad. We're going to try to work with the old boy. Let me just go ahead and open up these phone lines. Let me drop these phone lines. But back to what I was saying, though. Sorry about that. We're going to pick up where we left off at. Listen. Bruh, Showtime gone, the money drying up, and fighters are going to be forced to make the type of fights that we got. Shakur Stevenson, Edwin De Los Santos, that fight going down. I can't pull up who's on. Matter of fact, let me put it up on my phone. Maybe I can put it up on my phone. Who is on this roster? Maybe I can put up who all fighting on this fight card, guys. Let me see, can I put it up on my phone? I started to go live on my phone today. That's what I started to do. Who all fighting on this fight card? Let me see. I'm telling you, nigga better get in the studio now. I got my main man. As a matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Can I see what I tried to go to a soundbite. Let me see. Y'all better be trying to hook up with Lil Boosie and my main man Tone the Goat. That's what these niggas better be doing. I'm telling you, bro. Cause right now, bro, The money funny. The money looking funny. The money is looking funny. I can't. Yeah, Abdullah Mason. So let's see. Let me write this down. Since I can't. Let's see. Abdullah Mason on this card. Okay, so we got Shakur. We got Shakur De Los Santos. De Los Santos is a PBC fighter. He had to go across the street. De Los Santos. Abdullah Mason. I love Abdullah Mason, boy. Abdullah Mason, the truth. Abdullah Mason. We have Navarrete. He fighting Rob Consecal. Robson Consecal. He fighting Robson. Who else we got on here? What'd you say? This is a good card. Yeah, absolutely, Schoolo. This is a good card. Hey, you know what? Hold on. I can see everybody's faces now. Oh, I can see everybody's faces. Let me see what's up. It's tripping, dog. Nah, it ain't let me do it. I was trying to pull you guys up in a different chat. It ain't let me do it. Who else on here? Navarrete, PVC. Let's see. Who all on here? I have Abdullah Mason, Navarrete, Edwin De Los Santos, of course, Shakur. Who else on here? He said Navarrete throws 100 punches around. Let me see, who else on there? Do anybody know who else on here? Because I can't. It's not, my computer won't let me pull it up. I had to put it up on my phone. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and put it up on my phone. Let me put it up on my phone. Let me put it up on my phone. Let me see. Let me put it up on the phone, guys. Hold on. We got some, all right, let's see. Let's go to Google. Yeah, my internet is doing bad. Let me see. The weather, it's the weather, man. They don't never really do this anymore. Especially since I got new internet. I got like two internets. I have Frontier and I have Stream. I have Frontier and I have Stream. What is it? Not Stream. What do I have? I have Frontier and I have I have Frontier and Spectrum. Let me see. Shakur versus De Los Santos undercard. Undercard, okay. All right, let's see. We have Shakur versus De Los Santos. We have, okay, y'all supposed to tell me the entire undercard. We have Navarrete versus Consecal, Robson. We have, I think it's Dogbo in here. Who else we have on here? We have Brian Norman. They got Brian Norman versus Quentin Randall. I think Quentin Randall is I think that's my main man Rick Tim's partner. Brian Norman. This is a good card, bro. And it's not on pay-per-view. Versus Quentin. I'm writing it down right now. Quentin Randall. Brian Norman versus Quentin Randall. Navarrete versus Robson Consecal. Let's see. Who else we have? They got further down. They got Floyd Diaz. Floyd Diaz versus Max Ornelas. Okay. Floyd Diaz versus Max. They have Troy Isley. Troy Isley versus the dude named Vladimir Hernandez. Vladimir Hernandez, okay. And let's see who else we have. They have Abdullah Mason. We got Abdullah Mason now. Abdullah Mason versus Jose Cardenas, okay. And then we have Andres Cortez. Andres Cortez versus Freddy Fonseca. Ready, Freddy. Andres Cortez versus Ready, Freddy. Okay. And then we have Oblicon versus Mark Dawson. I don't know who the hell Oblicon is. These do be having these crazy ass names. Oblicon versus Mark Dawson. That's what we have. That's a good card. And guess what? Guess what? We ain't got to pay pay-per-view for it.
True.
We don't have to pay pay-per-view for it. Y'all call the show, man. 530-494-9636. I was expecting Kid Austin to come on the show, but I don't know if they gonna be able to pop on or not, or whatever. So I'm gonna wait and see. Let me see. Hold on. I haven't heard anything back from them. Phone line, let's get it. Phone line's open, man. 530-494-9636. What do you guys think about this, man? This is a good fight card. We got Shakur versus De Los Santos, Abdullah Mason versus Jose Cardenas, Navarrete versus Robson Cosecao, Brian Norman versus Quinn Randall, Floyd Diaz versus Max, Troy Isley versus Vladimir Hernandez, Andres Cortez versus Freddy Fonseca, and we have Oblicon versus Mark Dawson. This is a good one. You know what I mean? This is a good one. I kind of, you know what I mean? I can't, you know what, man? We ain't paying pay-per-view for it. He said ESPN Plus, then the main card started at 9:30 till midnight Central Time. Okay, cool. Shout out to Patrick. He said excited for tomorrow. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm excited for tomorrow too. I think this is gonna be a good one, fam. This is gonna be a good one. She said they're doing the weigh-ins right now. Yeah, they're doing the weigh-ins right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they is. Hold on. See, can I pull it up on the phone? I kind of, you know what, sis? I kind of like that. I told y'all, listen, we're going to have the great reset with these jitterbugs. That's what it's going to be, dog. Listen, that's what it's going to be. The jitterbugs are we're going to have to do the great reset with the jitterbugs. And I told you guys, Showtime folding up like a lawn chair is not a bad thing. It's the best thing that could have happened to boxing. It's the best thing that could have happened to boxing. Adrian Broner saw it coming. Wilder's over there in Saudi Arabia with the Arabs now. It's the best thing that could happen to boxing. Because now, if you're dependent on your financial advisor to try to land another deal, and this is the thing, right? From what I'm hearing, there's some options out there for Al, but they don't want to give him no guarantee money. They don't want to give him no annual budget. No, there's no annual budget. Like, no. And you're not going to, listen, you're not going to tell them white folks what to do with their money. As a matter of fact, you ain't going to tell nobody what to do with their money. You can use our platform if you want to do 1,000 pay-per-views, you can. Guess what? You're footing the bill, though.
True.
You're footing the bill. Shout out to Corey Bradley, man. Shout out to Robin V. Robin V, what's going on, fam? Corey Bradley in the building. Robin V is in the building. You're footing the bill. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. Shout out to Ebony76. You say I'm excited too. I'm so glad we don't have to pay $100 for a good fight. Hey, Ebony, that's what I'm happy about. We don't have to pay pay-per-view for this fight. We ain't gotta spend all this money for this fight. If you have the regular ESPN subscription, we'll just use that. Like a lot of these fights shouldn't be pay-per-view fights anyways. There are fights. Shout out to Thuggy D. He said Pro Box made their own network. Hey, Thuggy D, you hit the nail right on the head, dog. Pro Box made their own network. And you know what, Thuggy D? Check this out, dog. Thuggy D, you know I rocks with you. This is what I'm going to do, Thuggy D. I'm going to need you to be the matchmaker for Nick Sack Promotions. Hey, Thuggy D, listen, my brother, I'm going to hire you. We're going to hire you. I'm going to get in contact with your people. I'm going to have my people get in contact with your people. And I think I want to bring you on board, Thuggy D, for Nick Sack Promotions because we need a good matchmaker. Thuggy D, and I think you'll fit the bill. You get what I'm saying?
True.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Really though.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Yes, sir.
You're in the mix with Coach Malachi Williams at True Media Boxing Radio.
True.
Hey, Hey, Thugger D, I'm looking at Pro Box. I'm looking at ProBoxTV.com right now. This what I'm saying. Hey, Thugger D, this what I'm saying, dog. We got to reset the market. Because everybody ain't Tank Davis. Tank Davis going to get his money. He's a draw. But it ain't but a handful of draws in the business anyways. To be fair, why do you think them people got to go over there to Saudi Arabia now? The business model don't change. Them Arabs finna take this over. They finna take this over. I'm telling you right now. And guess what? You know what they gonna do? And guess what? Guess what the determining factor is? They got the money. They got the money. I remember I was talking to Johnny Rice, right? I said, Johnny Rice, man, why don't you go overseas, man, and take some fights over there? Johnny Rice told me, man, I don't want to go over there and fight overseas. And I'm like, damn, six-figure Johnny. Like, bro, you need to go overseas, bro. Get some of that. Now, that's what he told me, right? That is what he told me. He said, nah, I don't really want to go over there. So, I mean, that let me know that Johnny Rice probably sitting on a little bit of change. He don't feel pressed to do that right now. I'm like, man, you better go over there and get that money, man. Hey, listen, bro, you better go over there and get that money, bro. Come on, man. Well, we ain't got time to be sick. You see what Deontay Wilder doing? Wilder, no, it's a certain amount of money I want to make. Wilder want to make $20 million plus. I want to make $20 million plus. You get what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I mean? Shit, you better go get that goddamn money. Why they ain't? Shit, I tell you why they ain't stupid. Why they ain't stupid, man? Listen, Shelly Finkel told him, boy, man, Deontay, man, you better come over here with us now. They got this bread over here. Yo, man, why do you think Wilder been talking about I need to get in contact with Anthony Joshua? Man, me and Joshua, we need to sit down and talk to Joshua. Joshua been right here in the United States, and Joshua was right there in Houston. He was right there in Texas. We're training with Derrick James. And Wilder wanted to talk to Joshua. All he had to do was go to Texas. He was right there. Why you think, yeah, man, he ain't talking crazy like he was years ago. And as I said before, you got two heavyweights, two black heavyweights, who had the opportunity to fight each other when both of them was undefeated. And then even after Joshua lost his belts to Andy Ruiz and he got it back, even after that, I don't know, is my phone ringing? I wonder anybody call. I don't even know if the phone should work. I think the phone should work. But even after that, when he got the belts back, they could have fought each other again. But Wilder had resurrected. He had resurrected Tyson Fury, brought him back out of retirement. Y'all remember that? Don't you ever forget when I found you. You was like a big house contemplating about killing yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing. Y'all remember that deal? But they had a chance to make a boatload of money then. Now, 5-6 years later, guess what? Man, I want to fight Anthony Joshua now. Do you get what I'm saying? Irregardless of who you think fought it was, that's irrelevant. Joshua was the first one over there getting that Arab money. Now everybody else following suit. They going to the Arabs. Did you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. Robin V, what did he say, fam? He said, how about Nick Sack? He said, how about Nick Sack Boxing TV, coach? Now, man, look here, man, Nick Sack Promotions. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hold on. Okay, the phone working. I didn't think my phone was working. Shoot. My bad. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. Talk to me, fam.
So ESPN is the real boss, huh?
Huh?
I like how ESPN, told Bob, you can do this boxing thing, but you're going to have to move it to Thursday night, Because, coach, boxing's not going to be able to compete with what's going on in Vegas, man. That's big. It's going to be a big event, man. It's the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, coach, I know you're talking about the Arab money and Wilder and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that Deontay Wilder is the co-main event.
Mm-hmm.
That goes to show you that,
Go ahead.
That Joshua is the A side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be the A side if they ever fight, coach. It's clear to me that,
You know, but this is the thing, though. The Saudis have a relationship with Anthony Joshua. He was the first fighter that I know of that was getting that money over there. He was the first one that got the bag over there. And they have a good relationship with Anthony Joshua. He's very easy to deal with. They love Anthony Joshua over there. So,
yeah, they do. Hey, Coach, I hear they built a stadium for him to fight over there. I don't know how true that is.
No, they built the stadium for him when he fought Andrew Ruiz. Yeah, he made like $70, $80 million because of his promotional company and stuff like that. So yeah.
And another thing, Coach, what I like about the old man Bob Arum, man, that he tells you like it is, man, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be around the bush. He already let us know. He told us ESPN's running shit, and he just has to do whatever they want. That's it. He runs his company his way, but he's not running shit. They do. So
but see, the reason why I played that video, because what did Bob Arum say in that video? He said, man, ESPN is a big part of they are a big part in paying our bills.
Yeah.
You pay their bills. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So they dictate, look, what it is. The paymaster is always right.
Oh yeah.
And you can't go to the table like, look here, man. This my business. This is how I want to run and do things. He said, listen, you can run your business how you. I'm not saying this is Bob Arum, but I'm saying these other companies out there, because I've been hearing a lot. I've been hearing a lot about this one in particular company that the Wakandas love so much, and I'm like, dude, these guys are not going for that. The ESPN, the Showtime, Steven Espinosa days are over with.
Yes, sir.
That's over with. Yeah. If you want these other companies' money, you're going to have to do what they tell you to do. Period.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's the way boxing should be run, man. Yeah. So we can get the fights, man.
Yeah.
And Coach, another thing, when are you doing prediction day? Today or tomorrow?
No, today. It's supposed to be today, man, but the internet tripping. Oh, okay. The internet tripping, dog. I can't even do a poll. The internet tripping, man. Because I got bad weather down here. All right. Shout out to Jamie, man, New York. Yeah, I got bad weather down here, dog. Bad weather down here. Man, it's been raining all day, man. I don't even know how a little rain. I don't know what's going on, dog. But that's okay. That's okay. I tried to do a little something last time, and we got disconnected. So I ain't trying to get disconnected no more. Now I am looking at this doggone this weigh-in right here. Boy, listen, boy, they got them. They got listen. You know what I mean. They got them 100 dips up there. Y'all remember that song about poet? What is not poet? Portrait. They got 100 dips. I want 100 dip. They got them 100 dips over there, boy. I want 100 dip. Can't have more than one at a time. There go Abdullah Mason right there, boy. There you go. I'm looking at Abdullah Mason right now. I gotta listen, man. I got a good relationship with this young man's father, man. He got a good relationship with his father, man. His dad is a really, really good guy, man. One of the sweetest human beings you ever want to meet. You know what I mean? Valiant Mason is a really, really good man. He got 5 boys, dog. Raised them in Cleveland, Ohio, and all 5 of them boxing. None of them get in trouble or any of that stuff. I like hearing that. I like that, bro. I like that. You get what I'm saying? I love that. I love that, man. Real humble kid. And this is the thing. He ain't got no. His dad, he ain't got no YouTube channels backing him. Like you got certain fighters, they got YouTube channels backing them and riding for them and stuff like that. They don't get caught up in all of that stuff there. They don't get caught up in that. They ain't tripping on that. You get what I'm saying? They're not a part of the Wakanda. They're not a part of the Wakanda witness protection program. Right now, what they doing is he just very quiet, methodically moving on. It is what it is. Shout out to Lisa Bell. What's going on, sis? What's going? Well, listen. What's going? Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells, man. That's my sister right there, man. Man, listen, man. Lisa been down by law for a long time. That's old school there, down by law. You hear anybody say, man, we down by law? But that's throwback right there. That's throwback. Down by law. You get what I'm saying? He say, shout out to Lindell. What did he say, fam? Lindell say, if OG, Big Baby failed a drug test. Hey, you know what? Hey, Lindell, this the thing, right? I listen. Big Baby Miller about 300 pounds, right? Isn't he about 300 pounds? Big Baby, they say, yeah, Big Baby, he throw a lot of punches and he this, he that. Like, Big Baby don't messed up the bag. Like, remember, when Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, that was supposed to be Big Baby Miller fighting Anthony Joshua. Y'all remember that? He got popped. The man that had about 15 different drugs in his system. So I don't, people say, yeah, man, Big Baby, he throw a lot of punches. Ain't nobody that big throw that many punches like that unless he owns something.
True.
This man don't ate a whole entire hog. This man don't ate an entire hog. You know what I mean? He throwing a lot of punches. And then he told me, I don't know how I got popped dirty, man. I ain't got nothing in my system. Man, they found 15 different drugs in your system. Carla, hold on. They found 15 different drugs in your system, dog. And then you got popped again with 25 more different drugs? So I don't know how good he is, or can he really throw all those punches like that? Because we got to question everything now. He's obviously it's obvious. Big Baby Miller's a drug cheat. I think that's obvious. I don't think nobody can argue that. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is old school from Chicago, Coach. What's going on?
Old school. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach, look, I'm listening to you, and I understand everything else. I know that I told you it's rough out here in these streets, Coach. Just not just these internet streets. It's just rough out here, Coach. I'm telling you, people got to do what they got to do to hold on, just maintain, just to hold on. All right, Coach, I'm going to get to the point. The point is this. I'm glad you talking about this hypocrisy and just taking place in the boxing world, especially with the rules and regulations and everything is run. I'm glad because Pop's coming on today. Hopefully they're going to come on and everything going to be understood. Because, when you talk with him, you can get an understanding about what's going on in that boxing world, and that goes on with your conversation. I'm just saying this, Coach. Well, I'm telling you, Coach, I know it's rough out here because this is my biggest concern. See, you still young yet, Coach. You got a long ways to go. Your next 20 years, you probably be about, we're going to your 60s. Me, I'm going to my 80s, Coach. How long is it going to take for them to stop messing with my boy, with nephew, and so he could be the world champion all the way around the board all the time? Well, I want all of it, Coach. I mean, how long is it going to take? I need 20 years for that, Coach. See, that's my problem, and you talk about the same problem. How long we got to beat around this bureaucracy, Coach? I'm telling you, Coach, I ain't got all day. I'm 64 years old, Coach. How long?
Nah, he gonna nephew got a couple of fights. I probably should have called him. Let me call him. Nephew got a couple of fights. I think from what he told me, from what his dad told me, that Pop said, yeah, they're gonna be in a position to fight for a title in the next couple of fights, and he's looking good, man. The next couple of fights, they're gonna be fighting. Everybody's waiting on Devin Haney to drop his belts. Devin Haney, because I don't think Devin Haney is gonna come back down to lightweight to fight anybody. He said the only way he'll come back unless he fight Tank Davis. So. It is what it is, and I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't gonna mess with nephew because he know what nephew gonna give. I'm sorry, Coach. I do that a lot. I'm sorry to disturb you talking. I apologize. Go ahead, Coach.
Oh no, you good. So we'll see how it plays out, man. We'll see how it plays out. So right now he has like a little trinket right now, but they let it be known he want a shot at the title, and his dad say he ready. His dad say he ready, so we gonna see.
Yeah, he ready. I say his dad say he ready. I say he ready. Got that boy, get out there, go get him. That's what his dad say. I said too, Coach. I'm telling you. Yeah. Hey, Coach, I appreciate you. Hey, Coach, I'm telling you a real good human being, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, some people don't think so. Some people don't think so. Everybody don't feel the way you feel about me. Especially online.
They said the same thing about me. Most people go around and shake their haters off. I tell them off, Coach. I'm telling you, I got all day to do it.
All right, listen, man. Shout out to old school, man. Shot-town, stand up, man. Dollar Bill, Shot-town. Yes, sir, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, man. Like, I'm happy about this, man. The jitterbugs. Listen, I'm an advocate. I want to see these jitterbugs fight, man. I'm looking at the weigh-in. I want to see these jitterbugs fight, man. That's what we want. We need to see that. We gotta reset the market. We have to reset the market. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of bureaucracy in the sport. A whole lot of politics and stuff like that. And if you're gonna reset the market from a pay standpoint, some promotional companies you may go to, you fight regularly. ESPN. I think if you fight on Top Rank, those guys fight regularly. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna find too many fighters on ESPN that's with Top Rank that's not gonna fight at least 2-3 times a year. You're not going to see that. They're going to fight at least 2 or 3 times a year. Now, it may be some fighters that turn down fight dates. I hear that Teofimo Lopez be turning down fight dates. Because Teofimo feel like that he should be getting paid. Teofimo want to get paid what Tank Davis get paid for fights. And Bob Arum like, that's not realistic. You're not the draw like that. You get what I'm saying? So, we'll see. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, this Shad 1419 calling you from Mississippi.
Man, Shad 1419 calling from Mississippi. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach, to piggyback off what you were talking about in terms of the market resetting, do you think that this will also be the end of the era of guys protecting their zero, or do you feel it would encourage them to fight more tomato cans?
No, sir. I know. I believe that this is the end of this is going to be the end of that era. Not for every fighter. Some fighters, they'll get an opportunity to pick from the finest of the cherries, pick the finest of the cherries from the cherry tree. But for the most part, no. If you want to make a certain amount of money, you're going to have to take a high-risk fight. It's as simple as that. And I think, and guess what? And that's why I say, by Showtime folding up like a lawn chair, I think that's the best thing that could have happened to boxing right now. Because now it's going to force these promotional companies' hands and it's going to force these fighters' hands. Because now the promotional company can say, Shad, well, look here, man, you say you want $5 million. Dude, we already know. Like, they know what these fights going to make before they even make them. Look, we got our analytics and our guys in the marketing department, we already see that this fight ain't going to do no more than this amount right here. So this is the only amount of money that we're going to allocate towards this fight. The money that you're asking for is too much money. Right? You're not a draw like that. Even though you are a good name, but your name is not big enough to be a draw. You ain't selling out. You ain't even selling out the little small venues that we have you in. So we're not gonna overpay you. This is why someone like a Bob Arum, they say Bob is cheap. But Bob, one thing I will say about Bob, he consistent. He like, look, I ain't overpaying nobody. If he has a star fighter like a Terrence Crawford or a Shakur or whoever, Floyd Mayweather, if they want to leave, okay, you can leave. My company is still going to keep going. Did you get what I'm saying? Because in his mind, what works for his business model, Shad, he's not going to pay you no 30, 40, $50 million. If you can get that from Showtime, go get it. But guess what? Showtime is gone now. So, yeah. It's going to make these dudes fight if they want to make some money. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I appreciate you taking my call, Coach.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Shad. Shad, that's a good question, Shad. Yeah, it's gonna make them listen. Nah, dog, you gonna have to pay how you weigh, dog. You have to pay how you weigh. I'm looking at Navarrete and Robson Koseka right now. Yeah, you have to pay how you weigh, dog. That's just what it is, fam. You got to pay how you weigh, dog. It's simple as that. We ain't doing none of that there. Hey, shout out to Ed. That was a good question. I think it's going to force these guys. It's going to force these guys to do what they need to do, fam. Simple as that. Yeah, Brian Norman and Quentin Randall. I'm looking at it right now, fam. I got it right here. Brian. They doing the face-off now. Woo! Now, my main man Rick Tim say he got Quentin Randall now. Woo! Boy, hey, boy, I'm getting excited. Boy, these dudes looking like, boy, woo, but they want to smoke. Both of them want to smoke. Whoa, they talking trash. They talk, you know what we gonna do? We gonna call the way in. Yeah, boy, they talking trash, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. 2 slick black fighters getting in the ring fighting each other. Ain't nobody waiting.
True.
Hey, shout out to the natural. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Boy, they got these 100 dips up there. They got the gold on. Lord have mercy. They got 400 dips up there? I see 1, I see 2, I see 3. Oh, let me see. Damn, what they got going on right here? Let me see. Oh, I see them 200 dips right there. Yeah, well, I'm trying to tell you, boy, Dr. Umar Johnson, let's see, 1, 2, 3. They got 300 though. They got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 500 dips up there, boy. Dr. Umar Johnson. Hey man, I guess you had to kick me out the group.
True.
Hey, Dr. Umar, you gonna have to kick me out the group, brother. I will not be a part of the Pan-African movement anytime soon.
True.
Hey, let's see. They got okay, Robson Koseka, he just got on the scale. He just got on the scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Navarrete's finna get ready to get on the scale too. You get what I'm saying? You know, they listen. I'm looking online. They got And Navarrete is a minus 900 favorite. He's a 9-1 favorite. Hey, that boy Navarrete, boy. Hey, Navarrete gonna be moving up. Navarrete gonna be moving up to the lightweight division too, though. He made weight. He made weight, and he don't even look like he hungry. He don't look like he's starving anything. Navarrete made weight. Okay. Yeah, he don't look like he weight drained or any of that, anything. Hey, shout out to Rick. He said, Will, I told Quentin that this is the opportunity he been waiting for. He can't blow up versus the young bull. Q is laser focused and not coming to play any games. He'll be ready. Hey, Rick, check this out. Oh, listen, I don't know whether Quentin Randall's going to win or lose. I'm not even worried about that, fam. All I care about, Rick, as long as he put his best foot forward. If he put up a good fight, fight well, and it's a really, really good fight, he always going to have opportunities for more fights. Did you get what I'm saying? Because the fans is going to love him because he put forth the effort. Irregardless of what happened. Do you get what I'm saying? As long as he put his best foot forward, put up a good fight, he going to be good. He going to be good. Whether he win or whether he lose. Now, of course, if he win, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it doesn't matter. I'm just saying for me. Because we just saw Rocky Hernandez get stopped by Osaki Foster, but his stock won't go down because it was a good fight. He put up a really, really good fight. We ain't tripping on whether you got a O, if you ain't got your O no more, you gotta go. No, we ain't tripping on that, man. That ain't how boxing works. Because you ain't gonna win them all. Very few people win them all, but it's how you win. It's how you lose. As long as you fight, that's good, man. Come back and some of the best have lost. Rick, as long as Quentin put up a good fight, it is what it is, man. We ain't tripping. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Bob Arum, boy, one thing I would say about Bob, boy. Bob might be 100 years old, boy, but he keeps some honey dips.
True.
Bob keeps some honey dips. Now, I give him that. Now. I can't listen, boy. One thing I listen, boy. Bob keeps some honey dips. Hey, shout out to Knockdown 305. He said he ain't lying. No, man. Nah, for real though. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. These dudes, I told you, these dudes trying to follow a blueprint, and they don't even know the blueprint. Like these guys trying to take what Floyd Mayweather did. Okay, there go Edwin De Los Santos. He don't make the weight. He looking ripped. He don't look drained. Edwin De Los Santos, he don't look drained. His face don't look sunken in. Okay, cool. Edwin De Los Santos looking good, boy. They got 134.3. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the damn way in. Somebody don't call in. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham.
Troy.
Mall. How you been? Coach?
So what's going on with you? Talking
now this fight card seems to be a very good fight, man. The one with Mr. Stevenson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. I don't know too much about the other brother that he's fighting, but the fight card itself is worth it. So give your time to it and watch it. I watched the press conference today for the Wilder Parker fight and Joshua fighting on that card and a whole bunch of other people fighting on that card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I heard you mention Big Baby Miller, right?
Yeah, that's the heavyweight.
Question.
That's in Saudi Arabia. That's over there.
That's over there. But question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it that the same people, and you're gonna say, "Oh, he's going off again"? No, they canceled the fight against White because of whatever, but they still fighting. They still working with the dirtiest drug cheat in all of boxing, who didn't fail one test, two tests, but three. And Eddie Hearn always seems to pick him up. How the hell are they working with him, but they're not working with White? Make any sense to you?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, they gonna do what they want to do.
Yeah, that's true. So everybody that was key and ha. Look at that right there. The dirtiest drug cheat in all the boxing is working with the people who cancel the fight right away. But look for Mr. Stevenson to maybe TKO that boy somewhere around the 8th round.
Okay. All right, well, shout out to Troy, man. Be more, stand up. Salute, fam. Man, I'm trying to, man. I missed the damn. I missed the way, boy. Shakur boy look like he ready, boy. Shakur like we ready. We ready. Oh, Shakur like he ready, boy. Shakur like he ready. Yeah, he fired up. He fired up. Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Both of y'all talk that trash. That's what I'm talking about. Talk that trash. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking. See, I like this. Both of them got their shoes off. Both of them got their shoes off. Oh, Shakur just put his slides on. Both of them had their shoes off. Okay. Yeah, man. Look here, boy. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That boy, we got to bring that Pastor Troy back. We ready. Hey, Rick, them jitterbug boys don't know nothing about Pastor Troy. We ready. Hey, man, yeah, boy. Ooh, boy, I can't wait, boy. Tomorrow night can't get here fast enough. As soon as this show ends, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. As soon as this show ends, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. Hold on. Yeah, as soon as this show ends, I'm gonna make a thumbnail. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a thumbnail as soon as this show ends. Hold on, fam. Let me see what's up. Let me call Pop, man. Find out what's going on, man. I know I called him. Let me see. All right, there you go. Right. Let me call Pop. Carl, hey, so what you know about Pastor Troy? Man, what you mean what I know about Pastor Troy? Man. Hey, Floyd, what's going on? What's going on, Pop?
You online now?
Yeah, I'm online now, man. We can do it over the phone if you want to, because I'm having a problem with the internet, man. I have a problem with the internet.
All right. I'm gonna give him the phone real fast while y'all doing it. Hold on.
Okay.
Y'all on the phone. I'm walking it inside right now.
Hey, man, boy, I know y'all happy, boy. Boy, you got the fight coming up. Man, I'm just hey.
Oh,
hey, listen.
We have to, because we getting closer to that title.
Pop, man, I gotta get y'all on here, man. Everybody been stopping by, dog. Everybody been stopping by.
So you gotta do this interview. All right, he there.
Hey, man, hey, listen, nephew, what's going on, fam?
What's up?
Hey, but you sleepy?
Am I what?
Oh, are you sleep? You was asleep?
Yeah. I hear. No, I'm not sleeping.
Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, listen, man, we got Kid Austin on air. You live on the air. We got 400 people in the chat. We got Kid Austin on, man. Let's give nephew a round of applause. Proper introduction. Nephew. Now, before I get into it, now, sources say, I got eyes and ears everywhere. I heard that the honey dips. Remember I told you about the tenderonis gonna be trying to holler at you. Remember I told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you've been having tenderoni issues.
Well, call me on my number real quick so I get my dad's phone back.
Okay, what your number is? No, hold on. Wait. Wait, hold on. Let me see it right here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, well, what's your number is? You sending it right now? Okay, cool. Yeah, because I had to take you off air. Okay, I'm gonna call you right now. All right. Hey, hey, you know what? Hold on. Hey, look. Hey, I almost had his number on live on air. He can't have that. We can't have that. No. Okay, hold on. All right, let's hit nephew right here. All right, nephew. All right, let's see. Shit. Call nephew right here.
Hello?
Nephew, what's up, man? What's going on, man? So anyway, now, I was asking you about the tenderonis and the honey dips. I heard you having some problems. Is that true?
Some problems?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you got. I hear they've been shooting at you, man. I've been watching your training videos. You've been looking good. You look strong, and I'm hearing you. I hear they've been sliding in your DMs, crying, begging for affection. What was going on?
I ain't gonna put nobody out there, but there's a couple. There's a couple.
Oh, so you don't want to throw anybody under the bus? Okay, all right, I got it. Hey, listen.
Nah.
Check this out. I've been checking you out, bro. I've been watching your training videos. You've been looking good, bro. I don't know what the fuck went on, but bro, you look like you got stronger, faster, more explosive. You look like
I appreciate that.
You've been training very, very hard. The last time I was there, I was in San Antonio with you. You and Pop rolled out the red carpet, man. I love y'all, man. To death for that. I've been going through a lot of stuff, been going down. I've been traveling everywhere. But I will say this. I like what I'm seeing. Who are you fighting? Do you know who you're fighting on? Let everybody know when your next fight is. I'm jumping ahead of myself.
It's December 2nd in Houston.
Okay, December 2nd in Houston. Who are you fighting?
I have no idea. Ricardo Torres.
Oh, Ricardo Torres. Okay, so Ricardo Torres. Okay, so you don't know his. You don't know. How you doing? Do you know anything about him?
Nah, I watched like half a fight of his before I turned it off.
Why you turned it off?
Because I wasn't interested. We already got the plan ready. My dad already figured out what we need to do. So.
Hey, okay. So, all right. So we already know Pop don't put the game plan down.
Yeah.
So you're fighting on the undercard of Ryan Garcia. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're right.
In Houston. So what's up, man? When you gonna be? Who are you? What's the next plans? I know you're trying to. You want to be fighting for a title. How many more fights do you think you're gonna have before you maybe pressing somebody for a belt?
They told me about two more. After this fight, it'll be two more.
Two more. This is your third fight this year, right?
It's my fourth.
Your fourth fight?
I think it's going on 4, yeah.
Okay, your fourth fight this year. I remember the last fight you had, from what I remember, you fought on the, was that? No, I think you had a fight after that. You fought on the Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia undercard when they was in Vegas.
Yeah.
And, bro, you had the knockout of the year, in my opinion. And I'm not saying this because I don't want nobody to think I'm being biased, but no one really got a chance to see it because...
I agree.
No one got a chance to see that, bro. Like, you caught that dude, he walked... Bro, I didn't even see the punch. I didn't even see the punch.
Imagine if it was the televised portion, man. I said, imagine if it was on the televised portion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I think they kind of rob you on that, man. We needed to get that. We need to get that highlight reel. Do you have that actual fight yourself?
Nah.
They didn't give it to you. Damn, they robbed you of that, man. They robbed you of that.
It was, so we don't really have no say over there.
Yeah, it was on PBC. Yeah, I figured that. Al Heyman probably mad because you ain't signed with him anyways. Al probably mad. Look here, man. I wanted you to sign with me. Hey, y'all made the right move though, because what do you think about the move with Showtime going, with Paramount Global, which is the parent company of Showtime? What do you think about that? Those guys pretty much folding up. They last pay-per-view is on the 25th of November. What do you think about that?
I mean, hopefully they can do good over there at Paramount.
Nah, they folded up. Paramount, Showtime is done with boxing. So a lot of those fighters who exclusively fought on Showtime, for whatever the reason may be, they looking for another home. Some of those guys going to be going to different promotional companies as well. So
everybody was giving me and my dad hell for going to Golden Boy.
Yeah. Nah, yeah.
And he was crazy for not going without Heyman and Showtime.
Yeah. They said that. We know who was saying that. It was a certain group of people. I call them Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries. You can't never listen to the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries. They were saying that you was wrong for going to Golden Boy. Guess what? You made the right move. Yeah, because
they treat it. It's warm and cozy over here, and they better not come over here thinking they're gonna take somebody's place.
Hey, so two more fights. Which which belt, which sanctioning body are you moving up the ranks in right now? WBA. So in the WBA, we have Gervonta Tank Davis. He has the WBA Reggie belt. And then Devin Haney has the WBA super title, but he's currently fighting at 140. So are you just waiting to see? Well, you got two more fights. You're going to get. So where do you have to be at? You got to get up to get the number one?
I'm in the top 5, so I'm automatically a contender.
You in the top 5?
Yeah.
Okay. So which title would you be? Let's say everything go the way they're supposed to. Who would you be pressing for the title? Would you become a mandatory for the WBA Super or the Reggie?
For the regular, because Devin, he gave up the WBC, so he still hold that that super until the WBA strips him of it and lets you fight for it. So our plan is to fight hopefully William Zepeda or whoever, because I think he has the Intercontinental. That's right under Tank's belt. So hopefully we get to fight with him next year, and then Isaac Cruz or Tank, because Tank is 1, Isaac Cruz is number 2. So I want one of them. But I need to get through Zepeda first.
Oh, so you gunning for William Zepeda next year in order to get that number 1 spot?
Because I got the international belt, so he got the belt right above mine. So that's the one I want. So either he gonna have to give it up or he gonna have to fight.
All right. So do you want to fight for the belt or do you want to receive it via email?
Don't play with me. You know better. Don't do that.
And so you don't want this.
You've got mail.
Man, don't get me wrong. A champion is a champion.
Yeah.
But somebody say, all right, we're making you the champion now, and I didn't have to fight for it. I'm going to a different weight class. I'm not accepting it.
Oh, you want to see? This is what I'm talking about. Listen, the only
No,
way.
like, all honesty.
No.
Like,
I know. No, I know. And this is what I was going to say. What I was going to say, nephew, was this: the only way you can become a champion, you got to beat somebody for the belt.
Yep.
If you inherit a belt via email, then you're not a champion. You're just a title holder.
Mm-hmm.
They sent you the title. Yeah, you have the belt, but you ain't fought nobody for it. So what makes you a champion is you have to fight for it. Whether it's a vacant title or you beat a guy that actually has the belt in his physical possession, but that's how it has to be. You know what I mean? So you're saying that you ain't taking the email. You want to get it. You want to get it the right way.
Only way for me to like receive a belt without fighting nobody is if that person that holds the belt literally gave the belt up because he said he did not want to fight me. If he did not want to fight me, don't hand me no belt. Don't do none of that. We gonna fight, or either he gonna come out and be like, I don't want to fight because I'm not taking the belt. Well, unless it was up to, like, say if they put it up for vacant and I was to fight the number 2 guy under me, then that's fair to fight for it at least.
So very similar to what Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos is doing. They're fighting for the vacant WBC title right now.
That makes sense because they didn't email it to him, and he's fighting a tough guy. I don't know what he was ranked, but I'm pretty sure he's ranked high up in the WBC. So that makes sense. He didn't just accept the belt.
How do you see this fight playing out, nephew? I know you don't spar Tank, you don't spar Shakur. I don't know if you had any sparring sessions with Edwin De Los Santos. How do you see this fight playing out? Do you think this guy is going to beat Shakur, stop him, or how do you see it playing out?
See, I know. Well, I'm pretty big on Shakur. You know that I like how he boxes and stuff, but just that's my Dominican brother, so I got to go with him. But I think Shakur's going to win. But I'm rooting for Edwin.
You rooting for Edwin?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me some keys. How do you see Edwin winning this fight?
Honestly, he just got to let him go and be smart. Like, he just got to let him go, stay on his toes, don't get flat-footed, because when you get flat-footed, Shakur just going to pick him off. And just box smart with power. I feel like he split off because he is a slick fighter. I mean, he beat Ryo on a day's notice. I mean, that's pretty commendable. So, but I feel like Shakur is just too smart for a fighter like Edwin. I've seen in Edwin's fight when he's throwing with all his power, he can't get the stoppage. He gets a little frustrated.
And that's kind of like the way I see it going down. I think that Edwin De Los Santos is going to pretty much try to get Shakur out of there. I know he can box, but I think he's not going to be able to outbox it. I don't think he's going to outbox Shakur. That's just my personal opinion. And I think as the rounds go on, those rounds going in the bank for Shakur, I think he's going to become a little bit more aggressive. And just my opinion, kind of like you, like my opinion, I feel like anyone fights you, they have to be smart. Some fighters you just can't be overly aggressive with, or you're going to set traps, they're going to walk them into some shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how I'm seeing the fight play out in my mind. I just can't wait to see it tomorrow. But you're going for Edwin De Los Santos, but you know that he's gonna have to fight Shakur smart.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight for both of those fighters. Like, both of them gonna have to pull their A game out.
Yeah. And you know what? That's what boxing is all about. Boxing is about, it's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to when you're a world class fighter and you getting in the ring with another world class fighter, it's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to be willing to make it do what it do. We have Abdullah Mason on this card as well. What do you think about Abdullah Mason?
He's pretty good. My dad likes Mason.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched him like that, but he's cool.
Okay. Navarrete. What do you think about Navarrete, Robson on Conseca? That's who fighting tomorrow as well. They the co-main event.
I think Navarrete gonna win. I feel like he'll just be too much for us to face out. I feel like he'll be too much. And I like to see him, fight another champion.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's decent.
You know what? I listen, man, I have a lot of hope. I have a lot of hope, man, for you young fighters. You're a young fighter, nephew. I think highly of you. Again, I watch you all the time. I watch a lot of these other younger fighters, and I feel like that boxing needs a reset from a financial standpoint. A lot of these old guys going to have to get out the way. Showtime going out of business. I think that's the best thing that can happen to boxing. I think it's going to force us to get a lot of good fights. No more, just fighters getting paid absorbent amount of money to fight tomato cans. Like, no, you're going to have to earn your keep. And that's how it was in the old days. You can make your type of money that you want to make, but you got to fight somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? So I have a lot of hope for a lot of the young brothers like yourself that's coming up. You Abdullah Masons, Brian Normans, just a lot of these guys, Shakur, the Edwin De Los Santos, all you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're playing. So Golden Boy plans is to. You have 2 more fights. So how many fights do you plan on having next year? Because you don't have 4 this year. This will be your 4th.
Same. That's gonna be my goal to have 4.
So you're staying pretty active.
Yeah, that's the plan. You stay active and you don't get lackadaisical.
Mm.
You're only gonna get
sharpening your skills. I mean, how Cam doing?
Man, I ain't seen him in a minute. He be busy.
I know he be busy, man, bruh. I know he be busy, man. But y'all, boy, but listen, y'all living like kings over there, boy.
Where you gonna come out again?
I'm gonna come back. I won't be doing any more traveling, nephew. To be honest with you, until next year. It was something that really, really serious had happened. That was a really serious family issue. I'll tell you what happened offline. I'll call you and tell you. And but yeah, it was something that happened. So I had to just put everything on hold for a minute. But I got a movie that I wrote. And called Whole Problems. So yeah, we're gonna be shooting that. We're gonna be shooting that movie soon. I just got off the phone with my director. We're gonna be doing the casting call. It's a comedy. It's funny as hell. So I wrote a script and we finna get ready to start doing the casting call right now in the next week or so.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's fun, nephew. It's funny as hell. It's funny. It's my film debut. You already know I'm funny already, so you know.
Yeah, funny. I was just gonna say you funny, so it got to be funny.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, man. But listen, I thank you for taking the time out, nephew, man. I miss you and Pop. I really do. Don't take it personal. It's just that I went to Omaha. I went to LA. I went to New Mexico. I was going somewhere everywhere. Then this popped up with the family, so I had to chill for a little bit, man. But I want to be at this fight, December the 2nd, with you over there in Houston, Ryan Garcia and stuff. I really want to be there. So, but hopefully, man, I want to try to get you back on the show. Just a call in, just so right before you get ready to go on. We know who you fighting again. Let me write this name down.
Ricardo Torres, I think.
Ricardo Torres. Okay, Ricardo Torres. Okay, I'm gonna look him up. And this is at what weight?
135.
135. Ricardo Torres. Okay, 135. All right, I'm gonna look him up. He from Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got you. So has it been updated on Box Rec yet?
Nah, the only fight that's on Box Rec is Ryan's right now.
Yeah, because I was trying to find out who you was fighting next, and it didn't even have the guy you was fighting next on Box Rec.
Yeah, they still doing a undercard.
Okay, and let everybody know which position you're fighting in. You're not the co-main event, so are you the next to the co or?
So it's Ryan. It's Ryan, O'Hara Davies, me, Shane Mosley Jr., then some guy from Houston. That's the TV portion.
So you're on TV?
Yeah.
Good. Good. That's what we want. That's what we want.
There's the Coleman, right. I'm right before the Coleman thing.
Okay.
And then the Shane here, and then the other guy.
All right. All right, so you right before the Coleman. That's great. That's good. We're gonna get you on TV. I'm gonna do a fight part, of course. You know, we're gonna rap for the set now. Listen, man, anything you want to say to your fans out there before you go?
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and keep supporting. I'll make everybody proud. And let's do this.
All right, Shakur. Hey, listen, man, nephew, man. Hey, we got Kid also on the phone, man. He's leaving, man. Hey, nephew, thank you so much, brother. Love you, man. Thanks. Love Pop. And you keep grinding. You keep grinding, bro. You're gonna get that title shot next year.
Appreciate that. I'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Give a round of applause. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I just had to call. Someone told me to call him, man. I appreciate that, man. Hey, I can't do none of the commercial skits. You guys know how I like to do the commercial skits and stuff like that, man. I can't do none of the commercial skits, dog. Hey, this got me 38 hot. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Salute. Thug and D, what's going on, fam? Shout out to The Natural. Shout out to Tila, what's going on? The Inevitable, D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, Stand Up. Facts. Shout out to Javon Soto. Shout out to Pugilism. I'm Dr. Paul Evans, salute to you, fam. Eric G from H-Town. Who else we have? We have Boxing Gyms. Gyms, what's going on, fam? The Natural, what's going on? Jose, what's good? Corey Bradley, salute. Jamie Rivera, Al LaPow, my sister Mimi, 24. Latino Perspective, salute to you. Ed, what's going on? Killer Man, what's going on, fam? Hey, you know what, man? Again, bro, the one Mr. Ham, salute, brother. Schoolo, what's going on? This what we need, fam. We're gonna need. We gotta. Listen, we have to get these fights like these young dudes, man. Like, bro, like we gotta. This is what we gotta bring back to the old school from a standpoint. We gotta take it back to the old school from a competition standpoint. That's what I mean by that. We have to get away from the everybody trying to protect their own, right? You know, the way you build your name and the way you build your reputation is the type of fights that you take, the type of risk that you're willing to take to make certain fights. I'm not saying move up to fight somebody 2-3 weight divisions higher than you. I'm not saying that at all. Forget moving up. I'm saying just fight the next best guy in line that's going to push you. This Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos fight, this fight is like running neck and it's right there. It's right there. Both men seem like they upset. Shakur seemed like he was upset. Edwin De Los Santos seemed like he was upset. Edwin De Los Santos is hungry. He's from the DR, the Dominican Republic. He doesn't make a lot of money as a boxer. This is his opportunity to change his life forever. If he can beat Shakur Stevenson, you know what I mean? This will change his life forever. He will become a champion. And guess what? The pay gonna be different. The pay gonna be different if you get what I'm saying. If he win this fight. So this what it is. This what it is. The pay is going to be different. And hold on, guys. And that's what boxing is all about. When it's a high stakes fight. When it's a high stake, hold on. When it's a high stakes fight and everything is on the line, high risk, high reward, that's what makes the fans want to become engaged. That's what makes the fans excited. That's what makes the fans argue online. And I don't know, I like Edwin De Los Santos. How much you want to bet? No, I like Shakur Stevenson. Yada yada yada. And that's what's going to make the fans engaged. Do you get what I'm saying? It has to get back to that. That's all I'm saying. And the reason why I'm happy and thankful that Showtime is gone, because now it shrinks the pie. It shrinks the pie as it relates to money. These promotional companies are going to have to find creative ways in order to get money, and then they're going to be forced to put on the best fights, the best events. Some of these fighters that was fighting on pay-per-view, guess what? You can't go on pay-per-view. Because listen, most of these fighters ain't pay-per-view fighters. I'm just being honest with you. David Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade, they are not pay-per-view fighters. They are good fighters, but they're not pay-per-view fighters. I'm just being honest with you. That fight should be on regular Showtime. But the reason why they probably have to do that is because you have fighters like you have these fighters, they want to get paid a certain amount of money, and the network like, well, look, we ain't putting this money up for you, so since we ain't gonna put this money up for you, what we gonna do is we'll just give you a small guarantee and put your fight behind the paywall. put your fight behind the paywall and see what's up. Now it robs you of the fact. Hold on. It robs you of the fact to getting to maximize your viewership, because the only way people who love boxing can see you, they got to pay for the fight. And if those people do not value this fight as being worth $85, guess what? Them 100,000 pay-per-view buys you're going to sell, or those 150,000 pay-per-view buys you're going to sell, you're going to rob yourself of the viewership because the two fighters want too much money. You get what I'm saying? What I will say about Bob Arum, you notice Bob Arum never chased Canelo. He never tried to, when Canelo became a free agent, you never heard anything about Top Rank trying to bring Canelo to Top Rank. We gonna pay Canelo $30 million a fight, give him a $100 million contract. Bob Arum didn't do that. Nah, DAZN, y'all go ahead and pay Canelo whatever he want. Showtime, y'all pay Canelo whatever he want. We not interested.
True.
Because I think the way Bob Arum runs his business, he runs it to where no one fighter is going to break his company. Ain't no one fighter is bigger than the company. This what we going to pay you. We can't pay you the rest of this stuff, and we ain't going to even try to compete. So you go ahead and y'all want to get this man $50, $60 million guarantee, you can do that. We ain't doing that. You get what I'm saying? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, it's me, old school Bob. Can you, Coach, you know who this is?
Yes, sir. I know exactly who this is.
I appreciate that first, Coach. Slow down for a minute, Coach. Thank you. I was waiting for that interview. Well, tell you, Coach, I'm glad you are impressed with that young man, because that young man got a long ways to go, Coach. I told you, I don't know how long I got to go, but you go sit there and watch him. You got a long ways to go too, Coach. You go sit there and say, "Oh, school, you both." Tell you, Coach. Coach, he just came on your show. He's going to come on flights in a minute. Not too long from now, because he always do yours first and then you come on to them. That's how they do their program. But yeah, hey, Coach, I'm going to tell you something. Coach, you sticking with the winner. Boy, I'm telling you, Coach, stick with the winners, Coach. You don't too much stick with the dope fiends and the losers and stuff like that. Coach, you got good sense. You stick with the winners, Coach. And the ones who talk right and look right and act like they know what they're doing and they get it right, boy, Coach, you can't do nothing but respect that. Boy, Coach, Coach, I love you. I appreciate you. Stick with that young man. The Pops, man, I'm going to tell you, man, he's got it right. Pops got him, man. Pops know the business. Bob, you did it. I love you, Coach. Thank you.
All right, so shout out old school salute. Shot-town, stand up. I mean, again, at the end of the day, man, everybody have a certain business model. I always wondered, I say, damn, how come you don't never hit nothing about Oscar De La Hoya was over there. He got built up over there, became a Hall of Famer, left, did his own thing. Manny Pacquiao got built up over there, left, did his own thing. Cotto got built up over there, left, did his own thing. Floyd got built up over there, left, did his own thing. And the company stayed afloat and kept going. Did you get what I'm saying? You can never, let me tell you something. If you have a company, never have a company to where the employee makes or breaks your company. Caller, hold on. Never have a business to where you have a player or you have an employee that's bigger than the company. Never. Because what happens is you're gonna always have to try to cave in to the guy. I do have a super chat. I will get to the super chats in a minute. Never that. Never have it to where one guy, like how the NBA was with Michael Jordan. One guy was bigger than the entire NBA, and they had a you get what I'm saying? You don't never want that. Always have to you know what? When you leave, it's gonna keep going like a well-oiled machine. You get what I'm saying? And that's you gotta have something that's sustainable. You get what I'm saying? It has to be sustainable. You know, it is. I mean, that's in any business. To be fair, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's inevitable. It's D Block, D Town, D City, D Ville, Baltimore.
D Block, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, Coach, you should have ended that right there. What you said about Michael Jordan? You should have said, "Fat."
What's going on?
You already know. You already know, Coach. I love it. The interview was great. You, Kid Austin. I mean, we already know he's the future generation, but we also know Shakur Stevenson, De Los Santos weigh in. It was beautiful. Shakur riding that nose right in that face. He ready. My young is ready. What you got to say with that?
Yeah, what I like about this fight with Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos, this fight is going to bring the best out of both fighters. And that's what you want. You want to see fighters have to dig deep. You want to see fighters have to figure some things out. You want to see, normally it's kind of like I used to watch Dragon Ball Z growing up. I still do watch Dragon Ball Z. And every time a Saiyan gets into a fight, even if he loses or get in a tough fight, he gets stronger as he continues to fight. So, it's like he powers up, he goes to another level, he has to dig deep. Yeah. Sometimes he may have to turn into Super Saiyan 1, and then he don't know he can go to 2, and then after that, after he go through something, and then that fight made him tougher. Now he got the experience from that one fight. Now he's Super Saiyan, now he go to Super Saiyan 2, then he become Ultra Instinct Goku, you know what I mean? He get to turn into you get what I'm saying? What's my main man? Vegeta. So that's what I like. That's what we need. We need this. This is what we need. Yeah. These young, we can reset the table, D-Block, with the young guns.
And I'm right there with you, Coach. It's like for me, you said you had a Dragon Ball Z. I had He-Man. You remember He-Man back in the day, Coach? He had them little ass, tight ass underwears, and his line was his tiger was always scared, and then he put on magically he turned into a fierce animal, like rawr. You know what I mean, Coach? I mean, for me, it was He-Man, Coach. You remember He-Man?
Yeah, I remember He-Man, but D-Block, why are you talking about his underwear, though?
No. I'm saying because back in the day, 80s, they wore those spandex kind of underwear. You know what I mean? And that's what he had. That's what I'm saying, Coach.
Okay, all right, well, go ahead.
But anyways, Coach, back to what we talking about. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful show. I can't wait to hear the show's going to be lit. It's going to be a Thursday night, nothing but boxing, greatness at its best. And I'm telling you something, Coach, and believe it. Did you see Anthony Joshua, Wilder, Parker, Bivol, everybody in the same press conference? When's the last time you had that kind of magnitude and starism in one fight card, Coach? And that's the end of the year. That's before the end of the year. What you got to say with that, Coach?
No, that's wonderful, man. I mean, again, the Saudis got the money, bro.
Beautiful.
The Saudis got the money. I think Deontay Wilder did a smart thing. You got to go over there to the Arabs. He went over there with Shelly Finkel. Anthony Joshua, he already been getting Arab money for years. So he was the first fighter that I know of in the modern era to get that Arab money. Anthony Joshua was the first one. Joshua set that off. He got a good relationship with those guys over there. And I think that a lot of fighters need to get smart. I think a lot of fighters who are with a certain promotional company who just lost their network, who don't have a network deal, I think what they need to do, if they smart, they better go on over there, man, and holler at dog on them Arabs, because that's where it's at. Especially the ones who looking for a crazy amount of money. If you're looking for a crazy amount of money, you're going to have to fight somebody.
The Saudis. Yeah. The Saudis going to give you some money now, but you got to fight legitimate. I mean, it has to be, Coach. Yeah. And I'm going to let it go like this, Coach. I want to thank all the tenderonis. And Summer, I know you hear me out there, Summer. If you're there, Summer, I want to let you know something. One day, I'm going to turn you into a D-Block fan. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore.
Shout out D-Block. Yeah, man. Listen, man, this is a step in the right direction for me. This is a step in the right direction, fam. Hold on, we got a cash out. Hold on, guys. We got to get the cash outs. Shout out to Tony Boswell. Hey, okay. For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Tony Boswell said for support. Salute to you, fam. You get what I'm saying? So I'm real happy about that. Shout out to Superstar.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said boxing is the best when top black fighters actually fight each other. He said iron sharpens iron. He said when it's competitive and there's no loser. F protecting your O. He said there is money in legacy too. This is the thing though, Superstar, is this. A lot of the times the fighters, they want to get, and this is what I tell you, fam. A lot of these dudes, they want money. They want the money, they want the fame, but they don't want to go through what it's going to take to get it. they'll get in the ring and fight, but they want it easy. They want it on their terms. They want it on. They don't want to fight. Like they don't want to fight the top dudes. Like these young dudes need to be fighting the other top young guys. Did you get what I'm saying? And again, we got a perfect example of that superstar with Osaki Foster fought Rocky Hernandez. That was a hell of a fight. Even though Rocky Hernandez lost, his stock doesn't go down. His stock actually went up because he put this was a magnificent fight. What's the use of protecting your own if you ain't fighting nobody?
True.
You ain't fooling the promoters, and you ain't fooling the networks, and you ain't fooling the fans. Yeah, man. Yeah, you 45-0, 72 knockouts, but who you knocked out? We ain't going for that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This Coach Eddie from the ATL.
Man, Coach Eddie from the ATL, talk to me.
Coach, I'm hyped. I'm hyped about this year. Man, this has been the best year of boxing in probably the last, I can't even remember. Mm-hmm. Man, they finishing the year so strong. We got Shakur Stevenson tomorrow. We got Devin the Dream Haney. We got Demetrius Andrade versus the Monster. Now this thing they doing the heavyweight. You got all these doggone heavyweights up there. Been going there like a battle royal, knocking each other out, man. You get on December the 23rd. You got to fight on the day after Thanksgiving, and then a fight 2 days before Christmas, man.
Yeah.
What more can I ask for as a boxing fan?
Yeah, I mean,
I can't wait.
And like that's how you stack a card. And this is the thing, right? As I said, when you're a network, the networks can really help us as boxing fans. You got to let these dudes know. Okay, look, you holler about you want all this money. Guess what? You're gonna have to fight somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to fight somebody. If you want all this money, you're gonna have to fight somebody. You're gonna have to fight who we tell you to fight. You have to fight who we tell you to fight and when we tell you to fight them. If you want our money. If you want to, hey man, well, I was with this other company and I was able to fight, Hobo Sam and Poach Chop Willie, and I ain't had to, and I was getting paid this kind of money, and I ain't have to do that. He said, yeah, but how did that work out for that company? That company ended up folding, losing money, and now you coming over here to us. So this is how this is going to work. You either going to fight this tough guy, where you could potentially get hurt or knocked out, or he could potentially get hurt, knocked out. You either going to fight him on our terms, or guess what? We ain't worried about you because we don't need you. You need us.
Thanks.
You coming to me because you want our money.
Thanks.
Whatever you won't do, there's another fighter that's willing to do it, and that's that's what's so beautiful about Showtime folding up like a lawn chair.
Folding up. You know what else the beautiful thing is too, Coach? It's a heavyweight that's leading the charge. Mm. Oh, that's a stacked card, Coach. Mm. All them folks on that card, it's stacked. It ain't really no one-sided fight. I mean, you got some obvious favorites, but it's still gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
You got a whole bunch of competitive fights on one card, and the heavyweight is leading the charge. So everybody needs to get in line. The heavyweights go there and put that thing down for Saudi Arabia. Maybe some of the smaller weight classes might be able to fall in right behind them if they can, get that free agency thing where they're not locked down to no goddamn promotional company. But it's a good thing because you see all these promoters on the same stage working together. It ain't on my side. They all working together.
Yeah, guess what? You saw Frank Warren up there smiling. You saw Eddie Hearn up there smiling. Guess what? The Saudi party told him, look here, dog, check this out. We got the money. Y'all gonna do what the fuck we tell y'all to do.
Mm-hmm.
This it. Y'all gonna do the fuck we tell y'all to do. Get what? Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. You know what I mean? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yep. Pull out your prayer rug. You gonna do Jumu'ah. We finna do Jumu'ah. You gonna do all that because guess what? You want that paper.
I ain't never seen Deontay Wilder on such a good behavior, man. That man shaking hands, kissing babies over there. I mean, that man is on his best behavior over there, man.
No, Shelly Finkel is doing a good job for Deontay Wilder. The white man,
yeah, he's gonna get paid, man. The
white man, Shelly Finkel, doing a good job for Wilder. Shelly Finkel is a good guy. I like Shelly Finkel. He's a good guy, but he's doing a good job for Wilder. Wilder, look here, man. Look, man. Look. Showtime is done. Al ain't got no money. And the money was coming from Showtime anyways. So look, I got to do what's best for you. These other guys, I don't know what those other guys over there are going to do. That ain't none of our business. But look, forget trying to pander to the laptop revolutionaries, the Shea Butters. Stop trying to pander to the Shea Butters. Stop trying to pander to Coco Beware. Look, man, let's go on over here. You know what I mean? I'm your white manager and white manager and advisor. Let's go on over here, man, and let's get some of this Arab money. The Saudis got the money, and they want us to fight this guy. We got to fight this person. We got to fight on this day, and let's cut the bullshit. And that's what's going on.
And it's a good thing. You know, I like the Joseph Parker fight. That'll give Deontay Wilder a chance to knock off some rust to see where he is. I mean, you know, Parker's a quality opponent. He's a quality guy. I don't expect that fight to be over in no 1 or 2 rounds. So it's a good quality. I think that was one of the stipulations. A lot of people want the Joshua fight now. But I don't think Wilder wants it now. I think he want to knock some of that rust off.
I don't know if Joshua gonna get by Big Odo Wallin, but Odo Wallin is a southpaw. We talking about Big Odo. Big Odo was putting hands and foot on Tyson Fury. I don't know, man. Like to me, that's a 50-50 fight right there. Especially the you know, I don't know, man. Big Odo, boy. Joshua will be having some.
Hey, Wilder had to go out there and take. I mean, Joshua had to take him out. Don't try to box him. Go out there and take him out, man.
Big Odo.
That's my call, Coach. I'm just excited about boxing, man.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to Coach Eddie, man. Salute. Big Odo. They got Big Odo now. Boy, Joshua got to deal with Big Odo. Boy, I'm like, boy, I don't know, boy. Boy, listen. I wouldn't mind saying Wilder fight Big Odo, but I think Wilder got the easier touch of the two fighters. He fighting Joseph Parker. Parker might show up, but I need to see what Carla, hold on. I need to see what Deontay Wilder have left because we don't know what he have after being knocked out twice by Tyson Fury, and I can't say that he's back based on him beating his sparring partner, Robert Helenius. Wilder threw one punch, I think. And the first punch he threw, he landed and knocked the dude out. Caught him with a half a punch, bouncing off the ropes. And Robert Helenius came in wide open with his face and chin up and ran into Wilder's fist. So I need to see how Wilder respond to getting punched. I need to see that. Once that fight go 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds, you get what I'm saying? I need to see that. You know, I need to see what he has left. You know, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin from Oakland, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach, I'm just glad this Shakur Stevenson fight is on free TV because that's the only thing that's going to save and help the sport grow because, you know what I mean? You got all these people that want to talk boxing, but not everybody watches boxing. And, you know, you got to build these stars up. You can't just throw them out there on pay-per-view and hope that they can carry a pay-per-view because, you know better than anybody, not just any old fighter could do that. And, you know, this is great for boxing because, you know, you got other guys on the undercard that are getting that extra exposure. You know what I mean? Guys like Navarrete and, you know, a few of these other cats that we're not familiar with. That way, you know, boxing as a whole sport can grow because, you know, the way it's been going, you know, you see Haney had all those free fights and they didn't do much when it came to pay-per-view, you know, against Loma when years prior, that was a big fight and not too many people care, you know. And, you know, I'm just glad everybody's going to get to see it while I'm at school missing this shit. But it is what it is, Coach.
All right, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Mark from Oakland, man. Salute to you, fam. Old Town, stand up, fam. Yeah, see, as a boxing fan, and I say this time and time again, Eric Grimer said Wallin might be AJ Cole. Hey, Eric, you're right. Yeah, you're right. He might beat him. So we got some good fights this year. Again, I'm happy. I'm happy the way things are going. This is going to force a lot of fighters to make some tough decisions. These fighters are going to have to stop being loyal to networks, stop being loyal to promotional companies, you know, and or advisory companies, and they're going to have to make some tough decisions. Now, because over here at True Media Boxing Radio, I say this time and time again, and we have commandments over here, right? I haven't laid them out in a while, but we're not fans of promotional companies. We're not fans of networks. We're fans of the sport of boxing, and we're fans of fighters who are going to give us the best fights. That's what it is. I don't make a dime off a network. Listen, when I grew up watching boxing, I did not make a decision whether I want to watch Larry Holmes or Marvelous Marvin Hagler or Sugar Ray Leonard or Zuma Nelson based on which promotional company they fighting with. I didn't say, man, I don't like Oscar De La Hoya because he ain't with Don King Promotions. Or I don't like Tito Trinidad because he not with Top Rank. No, we didn't give a damn about that. In today's time, these dudes set trip about, these dudes are fans of networks and promotional companies. So now that Showtime is gone, sayonara, holla at you. Now we're going to, the boxing fans, we're going to benefit. We got Pro Box TV. Pro Box is doing their thing. Did you get what I'm saying? Shout out to Pro Box. I will be going to one of their fights. You know, as a matter of fact, Pro Box got a fight tonight. They have a fight tonight. So it's going to open up avenues, other avenues, like these other places, these other avenues, they're going to have to make, it's going to force their hand to make more competitive fights. That's just the reality of the situation. Did you get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, as a boxing fan, that should be all that you care about. All the other stuff, we ain't tripping on that. Ain't nobody tripping on that. So that's what we got to take back. Take that back to the old school. We ain't tripping, dog. We ain't tripping on who the network is. And when network leave, guess what? Boxing still going to go on. Boxing didn't stop when they stopped having Wild World of Sports, when they stopped having Tuesday night fights, when they stopped, it didn't stop then. Boxing didn't stop when HBO went out of business. It ain't going to stop now that Showtime folded like a lawn chair. It's not going to stop. Boxing will always be here. Now we got new players popping up in the game. We had the Zone. We got the Saudis, ESPN. And guess what? If they decide not to do boxing anymore, it's going to be somebody else that pop up. Because the fighters are going to have to fight in order to make money to feed their families. And the promotional companies are going to need to put on the best fights if they want to get the boxing fans behind them in order to get the viewership. And the networks ain't going to be dropping it like it's hot no more. No, we ain't doing that. No, we're not doing that. What we need to do, what we need to do is we're going to have to make some more competitive fights. And we have some good fights this year. Showtime put on some good fights this year. Top Rank is putting on some good fights. The Saudis is going to be putting on some good fights this year. Everybody has to play a part. But again, we ain't fans of networks. I'm not fans of the Zone. I'm not fans of ESPN. I'm not fans of doggone the Saudis. None of that. All I care about is I'm a fan of those who going to put the best fights on. And guess what? And if these old fighters want a set trip, they want to be like, no, I feel like I want to take it back to let the good time roll days. Guess what? If the old niggas don't want to fight, guess what? Get them off the block. We holler at you. Go ahead and retire somewhere, baby boy. You ain't nobody think about you. You made enough money. You've been eating long enough. It's good. Now we moving on. We moving on with Abdullah Mason. We moving on with Shakur Stevenson. We moving on with doggone Edwin De Los Santos. We moving on with Kid Austin. We moving on with doggone Quentin Randall. We moving on with Troy Isley. We moving on with what's the dude name? Rocky Hernandez. We moving on with doggone what the other dude name is? Navarrete, Brian Norman. We moving on with all these other young guys. We got to reset the table, fam. We got to reset the table. All these other young fighters, the Jaron Ennis's, it's time to move. We got to move on. We got to move on with the young guns now. We ain't worried about the networks. Put Bam Rodriguez. We moving on now. You get what I'm saying? All the other stuff got to go. Guess what? These dudes who was fans of networks, when your network fold up like a lawn chair, what are you going to do? Are you going to start watching boxing? I ain't going to watch the boxing no more, man. I'm still loyal to the network that's folding. Also, you going to go down with the Titanic, huh? I still going to be online arguing about a network that you ain't made a dime on. The white folks is folding. They gone. So you're going to find another white company that try to shake your pom-poms for, as Ron Boy Fresh would say. True. Yeah. Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
Coach, it's D-Block 2 times.
D-Block 2 times. Talk to me, fam.
Coach, I love what you're saying, Coach. You're right. It's time. It's over. And I'm glad Showtime is finally out the block. It's over. Now, I appreciate what they gave us ever since Floyd signed up with Showtime back in 2013.
Yeah.
I appreciate what they tried to do.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the long-term effect was it fucked up boxing. And you can't just blame it on Floyd. I think, you can blame it on Floyd. Never mind. You can blame it because everything was set so different when they tried to take over boxing. But now you see Deontay Wilder, Coach. This is the craziest shit I ever thought I would never see. Deontay Wilder. This fight's gonna be on the zone. If you didn't know this, Coach, they were showing the press conference on the zone. This to see Deontay Wilder to be on the zone after the whole Joshua fight that never happened. The whole Al Heyman didn't want him to go there, and he had to go to Showtime because they were so jealous and didn't let the brother make his money. And he went in. He still made $20 million at the end of the day. I mean, I can't count the man's bank account. It is what it is. But to him, to just come back and be on the zone, Coach, that tells you that it's over. All the shit that they wanted to keep all to themselves, PBC, and even till this day, Coach, we don't know where PBC is going to be at. And that's something that doesn't make any sense right now, Coach. I'm starting to think that PBC is starting to know that there's really no buyers out there for them right now, Coach. What do you got to say with that, Coach?
I mean, the PBC will be all right. Al Heyman is a smart guy, so they say. They say he's a smart guy. They say he's the smartest guy in the room. They'll be okay. All I care about, as long as we get the top guys fighting each other, the business model in boxing has to change. I'm not going to say that Floyd makes boxing up. Floyd did what he did for himself. Floyd, remember, Floyd only cares about his own self-interest. So Floyd did what he had to do for himself, but that business model is done. And it ended up biting them in the ass in the end because they ended up going the way of HBO. So now we know that doesn't work. We know that business model doesn't work because if it did, they would still be in business right now. So now that they're getting out of the way, I think that again, what's best for the sport of boxing? What's best for the sport of boxing, D-Block, is the top guys fighting each other. We don't need any networks overpaying certain fighters in order to avoid other top fighters. No, we don't need no wrong side of the street anymore. No more fans gang banging, as Ron Boy Fresh would say, shaking their pom-poms for networks and promotional companies. I care nothing about the network. I care nothing about the promotional company. You know what I care about? The level of competition that these fighters are fighting. And if you match make these fighters the way they're supposed to be match made, it's going to bring boxing back in America. Boxing is doing good all over the world except right here in America. So that's what's going to bring it back. And the networks can really, really help us. Like we need a network that's going to look out for their own self-interest and let these promotional companies know we're not going to give you any long-term deals. We're not going to give you an open checkbook. No, what we're going to do is this here. If you want our money, we're going to do short-term deals, but we need top fighters to fight each other. We need top guys fighting each other. I don't give a damn about how popular this dude is, how many Instagram followers that dude got, if he married the big booty Judy, if his sister bow-legged, if his cousin know how to do the one leg up, if his auntie know how to do the electric slide. We don't care about none of that. The top guys got to fight each other if you want our money. If you're not going to make the best fights, you ain't going to get our money. Simple as that. And that's how you make it right.
I'm going to let it go like this, Coach. Thank you so much for receiving my second call today. I had to wait, Coach. It was a long day. So I wanted to go like this. Bobblehead, Baltimore Sun, the greatest of none, the WBA Reggie, ain't got none. I'm going to tell you right now, after Shakur knocked out Mr. De Los Santos in 10, I don't want no more excuses, no more talking, no more nothing. Your boy flip a coin, and he said Shakur. And the greatest of all time of our generation will be Shakur Stevenson. I'm telling you this right now, Coach. And Mr. Baltimore, hear this out right now. Don't you duck my son next year. 2024, you got to make it. Pay-per-view or nothing. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, Baltimore, stand up.
Shout out to D-Block, man. And listen, that's what it is. That's what it is, fam. We got Pro Box. I think Pro Box is going in the step in the right direction. The old dinosaur business model have to change, dog. That's all I'm saying. The dinosaur business model has to change. One guy making an astronomical amount of money. I can't wait till Canelo retire. When Canelo retire, see, we got to get these old guys out the way. Canelo been around a long time. He's breaking the bank right now. I mean, that's fine. I don't know who's going to finance his other fights. I really don't know who's going to finance his other fights, but we'll see. But he broke the bank with the zone. He stuck up the bank with the zone, and then Showtime. Now Showtime leaving, so I don't know who's going to finance Canelo's other fights. I don't know. I think that's going to be a problem that him and Al Heyman and them going to have to figure out. But the thing is, I want to see these guys go. All of them. Because I'm going to tell you why. we're not going to reset the market from a financial standpoint with the old guys who are used to getting paid the old way. Right? You know, who are used to getting paid the old way. We're going to have to reset it with the young guys. Earn your keep. Do you get what I'm saying? And what I do love, I love the fact that the Saudis are involved in boxing. I love the fact that pro boxers doing their thing. They can take over for Showtime. I love the fact that, hey man, you know, ESPN telling Bob Arum, look here, man, you're gonna be fighting on a Thursday night. We're promoting. We're gonna use you in order to, you know, as a platform to help advertise and promote F1. And you got to put together a stat card. That's what we need. We need whatever players that's in the game to change everything. Because as a boxing fan, that's all I want. I don't care how many Lambos you got with suicide doors. I don't care how many Instagram followers you have. I don't care how many chains you got. I don't care if you have a, let me see, can I do this? I don't care if you have a fan that's worshiping the ground that you walk on and have you in the witness protection program. And, you know, he wants to get online and brag about how much money that you have, but he's not benefiting nothing from it. Did you get what I'm saying? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. All I care about is us getting the best fights that we can get. That's all I care about. All the other stuff don't mean nothing to me. All the other stuff don't mean nothing to me. I don't care nothing about that, what I just showed. You get what I'm saying? Let's get the best fights. I'm not gang banging for networks, not gang banging for promoters. All I care about, we got a fight tonight on Pro Box, and we got a good fight card tomorrow night with Edwin De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson. And that's all I care about. Tila say, Coach, what's the backstory with the Saudis getting involved in boxing? I don't know. You know what? From what I heard, Tila, I heard that the reason why the Saudis getting involved in boxing, I think one of those princes, like one of those Saudi princes over there, he loved boxing. He loved the sport. He loved the sport. So I think that's what it is. He loved the sport. I think that's it. That's the only backstory I know, sis. He loved the sport and they got the money. And as you know, just like any other job, when you work for somebody, you got to do what the boss tell you to do. If you don't, you get fired, right? And so I think that's just what it is. I think that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I ain't shaking no pom-poms for no goddamn millionaires. Not me, as Ron Boy Fresh would say. I don't give a damn about no network going out of business. I ain't benefiting nothing from it anyway. And guess what? They all them rich anyway. They got money. They got plenty of money. All things must come to an end. HBO had to come to an end. They're done. Showtime is coming to an end. They're done at the end of the year. So guess what? Out with the old, in with the new. That's what it is. You know, like, again, this is the opportunity for all of us to benefit from a boxing fan standpoint. This is opportunity for all of us, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. And that's just the reality of the situation. Y'all see what Deontay Wilder at. Y'all see that, right? To this day. Y'all see what Wilder at. Wilder over there with Saudi Arabia. And guess who we got with him? Shelly Finkel. True. Shelly Finkel made that happen. Shout out to everybody who called the show. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to sorry we couldn't do a poll. Internet, I don't know what the fuck going on. Internet issues, whatever, man. So it is what it is, man. But we're gonna go live tomorrow at 3:00. We'll do the poll tomorrow. We're gonna go live tomorrow at 3. We're gonna do the poll, and then we're going live tomorrow night, throw a fight party. So we're going live twice. Normal scheduled program at 3:00 East Coast time, and then we're going live for the fight. We're doing a fight party tomorrow night. So you know what I mean? Be there, be square. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Okay. Shout out to Old School from the Shy 2 times. Okay. Shout out to Shad 1419 Mississippi Stand Up. Okay. Shout out to D Block from Dallas, Texas 2 times. Okay. Shout out to Coach Eddie from the ATL. Okay. And shout out to Martin from Oakland. Okay. It is what it is, man. Shout out to everyone who gave us super chat. Well, give a cash out. Let's get to the cash appers first. Let's get to the cash appers. Shout out to Harvey. Okay. Let's see. Shout out to Odie Lope. Okay. shout out to Tony Boswell. And shout out to Keenan. We got the bet on. So Edwin De Los Santos knock out Shakur Stevenson. I owe Keenan $450. If he win head up, I owe him $150. Right? So it is what it is, and vice versa. Shout out to Keenan as well. Who else we got? Let's get the cash apps out the way. We got a couple of cash apps. Super chat. Shout out to Robin V. Shout out to Superstar. Shout out to Superstar. And let's give everybody a shout out in the chat, man. Shout out to the Tenderonis. I forgot. We all got to get out for the Tenderonis. Shout out to Goddess. Shout out to Mo Easy. Shout out to Felicia Williams. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to Tila Omaha Stand Up. Shout out to the lovely Amina. Shout out to Letha. Shout out to Berenice Mendez. Shout out to Fee on the Tube from Duval. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Miss Connie. Shout out to Mimi24. Shout out to Karma Serene. Shout out to Ebony 76. Shout out to Kiki. Shout out to Letitia. Shout out to the Duchess of Wisdom. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Nick Rich. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to Sheila Johnson. Shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to Elena. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. Shout out to Lisa Bales. Shout out to Summer in November. And shout out to Abigail. Shout out to Cooking with Sir Senior Man. Shout out to my main man, Schoolo X-Man, Charles Johnson, Dr. Paul Evans, Jamie Rivera, MK Productions, Ed Dog in the building, Legacy Mindset, Chad 1419, Robin V, JC. Shout out to Kid Austin as well, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Kid Austin. Man, look here, man. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Shout out to Ahmed. Salute to Schoolo X-Man, King KO. Shout out to L. Harvey in the building. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Metal Hendricks in the building. Jason Follower of Christ. OP Gamer. Who else we have? Schoolo X-Man, DeMartin 9400. Shout out to my brother Rick Timms, man. Southside of Houston, stand up. Eric Grimey. JC in the building. Dodge J in the building. Flex BK, salute fam. Who else we have? Shout out to Kefren. Salute to shout out to Boston Jim. Salute to Jim's in the building. Wow, it's a whole lot of dudes. Shout out to Al DePow. Shout out to Al DePow. What you say? Boston Jim said something about Canelo. Say Showtime might still show Canelo fights. Pay-per-view allegedly wasn't the issue. It was the subscription on the regular Showtime and the viewership of those fights. Okay. We'll see how it play out. Shout out to Dre Edwards. What I do know is them fake numbers them sources say numbers wasn't true. I know that. I know that, Jills. You know how they do it, smoke and mirrors. And just shout out to all of the fellas, man. I don't know, man. Will my stuff work? Let's see.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
Anybody hating on this good fight card that we have, if you don't like it, you better respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all.
Shout out to doggone Dr. Paul.
I ain't gonna say it.
Schoolo, what's good, fam?
Put some respect on my name.
What they say? Birdman said put some respect on his name, huh?
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Hey man, let's celebrate, man. Right now we got a good fight coming on. We got Pro Box coming on tonight. We got we got ESPN fight card tomorrow. Don't jitterbug. We got a fight card full of jitterbugs. That's what I like to see. And shout out, man. And shout out to everybody, man. Who gonna be supporting these fights?
Hey, Hey. Yeah. Oh, that look good. Hold on. How much fun?
Hey, shout out to Gloria Day and the Fabulous Set Trips.
Gloria Day and the Set Trips.
Shout out to who else got it? My main man, hold on, it's a couple of people.
So they swerving on. No faking and no snitching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Hey man, y'all sign up for the newsletter, man. That's so anytime I go live or drop a new video, you will receive an email or a text message from me letting you guys know what time the TI is, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, man, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, man. We going live at 3 o'clock, and we going live again for the fight party. So, look here, man. I'm happy. I'm excited. And us boxing fans, we're going to win at the end of the day. Don't be bad. Don't nobody feeling sad. We're going to get the fights we want. We're going to be pushing. I'm going to do my job. I'm going to do my part in making sure we get these fights. Because I'm going to keep dropping videos, talking trash, giving these doggone networks ideas. Look here, man. This is what we need, dog. You know what I mean? Let's get these listen, the old way of doing things is over. Let's usher in the new stuff, man. And another thing too, man, change is always good. Let's make some changes going on. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.